What is up with the squad? It's your favorite Auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with the nephew. Welcome to HDiiTV. What's going on, nephew?
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We just dancing now. Ain't gonna
Get
hurt
on down.
nobody. Got it going on. Welcome
Hey,
to the fam. You are rocking with your fam. Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Here we go. Hit the like and the share. They both right there coming in the door. What's good? Nephew, what's happening? I ain't seen in a minute. So I think we missed last week.
Yeah, we missed last week. We missed last week.
So we got a lot to catch up on. We got a new AP poll. You got some news. You got a hot take. You got a real hot take.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, it's gonna piss a lot of people off.
I don't know if you want to lead with that one, if you want to start right there, if you want to build to it. You know, it's up to you. It's up to you.
I mean, we could build to it. We could build to it. We could build to it.
Okay, where you want to start? Where you want to start today? Where you want to start at today?
Want to talk about what we just had. We just had the 4 teams and the players. I think it was called Players Edition.
The Players Era Championship.
Yeah. I mean, that was some great hoops for women's basketball. I'm glad they featured it, even though the commentary was dry as hell. But I mean, other than that, the games was fun to watch. We learned some things. We saw some things. People got on expose. I'm very worried about Kara Lawson's coaching. Like, I'm worried about it. Because I've noticed this. We did a live yesterday. You know what? I do my all-day football. So we talked about it. My boy was like, he was asking about Reagan Richardson. Remember, Reagan played with Duke last year. And I'm noticing the same patterns. Reagan balled out the year before, right? But then last year she had a drop-off. Ashlyn balled out last year, right? Now she's having a drop-off. Like, I don't know what's going on over there. Like, how is it that prior years, like, or the first or years when the player comes in playing with Kara, they look good. They look like, okay, they could play at the next level. But then the following year they have a drop off. And her and Ashlyn's interaction was kind of disturbing to me on the sideline. Like, it was real disturbing.
You talking about when Ashlyn had to take the ball out after she
had... Yeah. Like, she was bumping into her, because I think Ashlyn was trying to make a pass, like from the other side of the court. It was a bad pass. I think she was trying to make a play and went out of bounds. Her and Kara,
Kara.
Yeah, Kara was giving her that. Yeah, I'm about to bench you. I thought Kara's for the grab, but like, hey.
Ashley tried to be nice about it and cut right. Here she
right. Like Ashley, like you know how you got the inner person in you. Like, I thought Ashley was gonna say something.
Like, okay, now we on TV and everything. My mama watching. I know better, and I know you know better. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Your coaching is bad.
Right. Okay. Now here we go. So, okay, let's stay right there for a minute. Because in all seriousness, I've been talking about this for a while on several shows. This is our head coach for Team USA.
Yeah.
Right now in the net, I think they rank 49.
Yeah.
What do we do with that?
And then
this is a real question. This is a serious question.
My thing is,
do you think she's lost her locker room?
I think not only the locker room, I think she's lost the whole team. Like, to Toby, I don't think Toby really rocking with her. I don't think nobody's really rocking with her. Like, if you look at the body language, they quit. They quit in that UCLA game. That last game they played, they quit. They quit. They like the way they were walking, how they were getting on defense. They weren't even communicating correctly. I think they quit on.
Let's talk about it for a minute. Because here's the thing. you got them taking losses. And I was talking about this last night. When you look at this is a team that came in and they were talking about them as if they was gonna win
the ACC and get far to the in the tournament, at least to the Elite Eight or Final Four.
Yeah, they was talking about them like Elite Eight, Final Four,
mm-hmm.
in that matter. And nothing about what we're seeing from them says that that's where they're headed. And that's the concerning thing. But even more than that, it's like I don't even see the fight in them about the losses. So, and when I say that, I mean, okay, listen. It would be different if it was like, hey, man, we saw them take a loss and then
what's up, Bree Wayne? What's up, everybody? Yeah,
we saw them take a loss and they bounced back.
Mm-hmm.
Duke is 3-5.
Yep.
I keep saying this to y'all because it's important to me that y'all understand. They beat Holy Cross, Norfolk State, and Liberty.
Yep.
Nothing about anything that we saw about them, the way that they come back after a loss says that they're gonna win against LSU. LSU should walk into Durham and just take care of them because you couldn't keep UCLA from scoring 30 points with no Betses. None of the Betses was out there. They put 30 points on you in the first quarter. LSU could put 40 or 45 on them in the first quarter if they show up like that.
Yeah. They don't have anybody who could contain their guard rotation or their forwards. Like, they don't play with no energy. They don't play with no, like the first game against y'all, they played good, but then they just got outlasted at the end in the second half. The next game I was expecting, okay, we didn't get really beat like that. We lost, but let's go in here. Let's beat UCLA. UCLA without Betts, they destroyed them. They ran them through first to fourth quarter. They was running them. And Kiki was hitting the snipers and she played off the ball. And then you had Jaquez, Jaime's little sister, come out there and was they were cooking them. Neepkins, like from everywhere. And it's like they just said, we're out. We're done. And then you had the interaction on the sideline. I don't think the other players liked that. How she did that to Ashlyn, like how she showed her up on TV like that. Like, I understand if y'all go to the locker room and have some words, because there's no TV, it's not a lot of people watching. But Kara also got to understand that you're not coaching well either. Like, even though the players ain't playing well, you got to take a lot of accountability because your offensive sets and actions have been horrible. Like, horrible. Ashlyn has taken it more than a step. She's taken like 2 or 3 steps back. Toby Fournier is either getting in foul trouble or she's just disinterested. So where do we go from here? I don't know where you go from here. Like, you're gonna have to. She better hope that the class she got coming in next year changes or do something. But it's like all these players are done with her. Like, they don't even feel like playing anymber. That's what I got from watching it and sensing it.
You think that this season is a wrap already? You wrapping it up?
I think it's I told you it was a wrap. I told you it was a wrap 2 Mondays ago. It's a wrap.
Because you messing up my next question. My next question was, what can Kara do this season to regain your confidence in her as a coach for Duke and Team USA? Like, girls are coming.
Go get the DeLorean and go get Chelsea Gray.
I guess assistant her coaching staff is going to be really important. And I listen, I get it because people are going to be like, "Hey, South Carolina took a loss too." This is not
but not like that was more about Don. But Don, y'all could bounce back. This was a loss where it was like, I don't want to play for you no more. Loss. You know how you lose I know a loss is a loss, whether it's by 30 or 40 or by 2 points or 1. But it's the way they lost, Auntie. They really acted like when Kara did that to Ashlyn, it got even worse. It's like they just said whatever. They checked out. And it's early in the season. It's early in the season. The way they keep losing. Right. They losing like terribly.
Don't say it's the Kyra Elsie effect. Now, Kyra Elsie is over there doing her job. Why is Kyra Elsie catching Why is Kyra Elsie catching strays, Bree Wayne? Why? Kyra Elsie sitting on that sideline doing what she's supposed to be doing. Just working. Just working. It's got nothing to do with Kyra. This has everything to do with Kara Lawson.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, even if you're assistant, she's the one who picked the assistants. Like, I don't understand what's going on with her over there. It's like the game plans aren't good. They coming into the game. It's like, I don't know. It's like they've never tried to, it's like they never coached before. It's like sometimes when they come out there or they've never been through adversity, you could tell it's like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe her being selected and doing the USA run this summer, and then now she's finna be the main coach. Has it gone to her head where she's like, I'm already good. I don't have to prove nothing. I mean, but look, you're not looking good right now. And a lot of people, I know people are in the background looking like, man,
in the background, in the front row. Hey, I'm not in the background. I'm in the front row. Raise my hand.
I'm talking about the people in the background who do the selections on the selection committee. They probably like, man, I don't know about this. This is gonna be, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So again, like, how do you recover from this? How you gonna have to recover from this is you're gonna have to throw everything out right now and then just start over right now and just try to go with something different. You're gonna have to, because everything you're doing right now is trash. Defensively, they was okay in the game against y'all. The UCLA game, they were terrible.
Their spirit was broke by then. Their spirit was broke. Their spirit got broke in the first 3 minutes of the UCLA game.
Yeah, it was over with. They was done. Like, they quit. They really quit. I've never seen this. Auntie it ain't even hit December yet. And they just said, I'm done. Like, what?
Like, maybe they just needed to hit the reset button. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they should hit the reset button. That's what
I don't know what. Yeah, they need to hit it now. They need to throw away whatever they've been doing and just restart, because whatever they're doing now, it ain't working.
Who's the youngest assistant on that staff? Anybody know? Let me know.
Yeah, let us know.
Let me know who's the youngest assistant on that staff, because it's not Kara and it's not Kyra that need to make the connection, but it's some kind of bridge that need to be built. Because something, you saying they taking a step back, the communication seems off, the interaction seems.
It just seemed, Auntie, it seemed bad. Like, UCLA ran they butt off the court. They said after them 3-5 minutes, they was like, it's time to go. We're gonna send y'all back packing.
Oh God, not the reset button, it's stuck.
It's stuck. Well, she in trouble then. She better find a way to find something, because the way it's looking, I don't know. It's a long season, man. And if you quitting already, man, I don't know. I mean,
okay, so let's talk about the flip part of that, right? How important are the pieces that they lost besides Reagan Richardson, right? Because you didn't have a choice on Reagan Richardson. Reagan Richardson was out there. She couldn't come back. That was that. But you also lost Gucci Lucci, and you lost the Jesus. How important is that to the no quit mentality that you need to have on that team?
It's very.
How everybody quitting? How everybody quitting? Now we still out here. I don't understand. That's the part I don't get. It's time for a player only meeting. Man, they should have been, man. What?
Yeah, AB. I mean, you need a players only meeting, but look, we told everybody losing Luce was gonna really hurt this team, because she did everything for this team. It wasn't just her energy, it was rebounding, it was scoring when they needed a basket. When the offense wasn't flowing, she knew how to do what she did to get everybody going. They don't have that. They don't have a safety blanket no more. There's nobody they can go to and say, give me a bucket. Yeah, you would say, oh, but what about Toby Fournier? Yeah, that's only one person. You don't have anybody else.
What about Donovan, though? What about Donovan? What is Donovan?
Donovan's been disappointing. Donovan's been more disappointing to me than Ashlyn or Toby. She ain't really been that good to me.
She ain't. She's been almost non-impactful on offense.
Impactful? Is she there? I have to look at the box score to see if she's there. Like, hold on, let me see. This is Jackson, Blair, such and such. Oh, here she go. Donovan Z a donut. A donut. Hold on. She a cotton? Oh, she a cotton? A donut. Like, what we doing? I don't know, man. Look. Donovan. I don't know what to do, man. They need to come in the Jesus moment.
Do y'all think they're using Donovan wrong?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if they're using her wrong. It's that
was the most hopeless. I don't know that I've heard in a long time. He was like, I don't know
what to tell you. It's like, look, like Donovan is, I just don't think she fits with the team at all. She don't fit with this style. She might need to go to, I don't know how many years of eligibility she got left. Like, where would she go? Like, I think she could go possibly somewhere else and get something going. Huh?
Could you see her at UConn? What's up, y'all?
Anybody. Like, it depends on
Notre Dame.
I would like to see her Notre Dame. I'd rather see her Notre Dame because I think she would function well around a player that's the main player on the team, where it doesn't have to get all the pressure on her to have to step up. So she could step up in certain parts of the game. I don't know how UConn would be. I don't know. She probably could do something there, but I think Notre Dame would be better for her.
I hadn't thought about Skinner. I've been calling for Toby to put her paperwork in since last year. Skinner, that would be interesting too. That would be interesting. But at this point, is it too soon for Duke to consider a change at coach? Is 5 years in too soon?
Who?
Carol Lawson.
Man, Carol Lawson ain't going nowhere. All them players will be gone before she gone. Auntie, how would that look if you fire the coach who's been selected to coach the women's American team?
Here's the thing. If she keep going downhill like she going, how can you show up and be like, hey, Asia, I'm going to catch you. I'm going to coach you. If I coach my team to a hot 49 in the net.
Man, that's probably why Asia probably didn't go to it.
I have 49. Oh, Asia's coming. Asia's coming, but I ain't trying out. I don't got time for this part.
Right.
Part. I'll see y'all when it's real uniform time. Like I feel like Collier, Wilson, and Stewart show up.
We'll see, man. I don't see them getting rid of Carol Lawson.
Okay. She can keep her job, I guess. Yeah. Hey, my team. Watch the interview with Gucci Lucci, and in summary, she didn't care for Lawson, lack of offensive schemes, and she doesn't feel Lawson fully appreciated what she brought to the table. She rarely started. She is adapting nicely to the Terps and likes the challenge Brenda is giving her. Well, go Gucci Lucci. Well, if that's the situation, then it'll be a mass exodus. Then, if that's the situation,
yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could see a lot of the players leaving. Like, you could see, like I said, Ashlyn. I think this was her last year or junior year or whatever. I know Toby ought to hit that portal and say, I'm out, because she has no offense. Even when she was with the USA with the girls this summer. Like, she wasn't really that good offensively. That was mainly like everybody who ever had an offensive bag just did what they did. So I don't know, like, she needs to get an assistant coach who is very good at offense. Because it seems like all the assistant coaches she have on the staff, they're defensive oriented. And if they are offensive, then either one or two things. She's not listening to them, which could be a possibility because we just heard Gucci Lucci. And second of all, she's not a coach to have a personable relationship with you like that, like some coaches would.
I want to ask Drew DeMops this. Are you talking about the comment that Gucci Lucci just made? because that's not dissing the coach. That's speaking to why she left. That's speaking to why what didn't work for her. And people are totally okay with that. She didn't diss her. She didn't leave and say, hey, Kara ain't shit. She didn't leave and say Kara can't coach. She said, I don't like the offensive schemes for who I feel I am as a player. These players are empowered to do that now. We've empowered them to do that now. We pay them now. They get to pick their jobs like we pick our jobs. That's not a diss to the coach. I appreciate when these players come out and speak about what their experience is with the coach, because the narratives that they push about these coaches is that everything is good. They wonderful coaches. They keep these jobs year after year after year like they doing something. I appreciate that these players come out and let us know what's really going on in them situations. Is some of it to the left? Is some do you have to take some of it with a grain of salt? Sure. But for the most part, when you keep hearing the same thing and the same thing and the same thing about a coach, some add up there. So I appreciate that they share it. I don't think that that's a diss at all. It didn't fit for me. I didn't like the defensive schemes. I want to start. I want to play more offense. I speak to that, because these kids are coming up trying to go and be professional at the skill sets that they think are relevant to them.
I don't know. I didn't see it as a diss. If y'all feel it was a diss, I disagree. I just think she just spoke about her experience. Like, everybody has a right to speak about their experience. Some people may have a better experience. Some people may not have a better experience. But from what I'm seeing on the floor and on the sideline and the interactions, it's not letting Kara Lawson look good. And me and Auntie have asked this question before. When has she been dubbed a great coach? What has been her signature moments? I don't see any. Like last year, the biggest plug to me was Alucci. Alucci's impact carried that team throughout the season. In games where they shouldn't even have been in, Lucci came off the bench and changed the whole momentum of the game. With her hustling, with her scoring, with her rebounding, with her defending. So for a player to say what she's saying and then seeing that interaction between her and Ashlyn Jackson, who Ashlyn Jackson outside of Toby Fournier is your best player, I'm questioning your coaching. I'm questioning your coaching in any situation, whether you're winning, losing, or trying to get back or win the game. And it's not looking good for Kara Lawson. You can keep.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish up, nephew.
No, I was saying, like, you can keep saying it's a diss or whatever, but Lucci's looking right now. A lot of other players are looking right. Look at Reagan Richardson. Reagan Richardson, the year before last, was balling. Like, she was coming in the last season as one of the top prospects. She had a horrible season. And Ashlyn Jackson, we expected Ashlyn this year to take another step. She's taken 2 steps back. And Toby hasn't really gotten into a rhythm. So again,
Toby ain't got
some truth.
And I want to MSL, because you say you agree with Drill. Look at ADR, who went from LSU to Vanderbilt, complaining about what she left there. Here's the thing. When you look at ADR, she's happier at Vanderbilt. This kid is playing basketball at Vanderbilt. At LSU, she was sitting on the bench. She looked disengaged. She didn't look like she wanted to play basketball. So it wasn't a place for her that looked like it fit good for her mentally, spiritually, and from a basketball standpoint. So now she's in a place where you like, oh, she's riding the bench, but she looks like she's happier. And I can take this same statement and put my Laser Fu Wiley's name right in there. Does she look happier at LSU? Sure she does. She's still riding the bench, right? So sometimes it's not about riding the bench. Sometimes it's about the bench that you're riding. And these are empowered to be able to make that choice. So if it's not good, if it doesn't look good, if it's not look, see, feel for you, then move on. Just like coaches do.
Yeah, like coaches.
You don't have to sit in no situation that you're not happy in as a player, as a person, in any way. Right? At all. So what are we talking about? I felt like at LSU, they stripped the fun out of basketball for ADR. It wasn't a good mix for her. And that's okay sometimes. But now it's better for me to ride this bench over here. I feel better about what I'm doing. I feel better about the people around me. I feel better about the people supporting me. That's what my laser said. She felt freer. She felt more love. She felt more support. She's doing the same thing that she was doing at LSU, that she was doing at South Carolina, being a spark off the bench.
Yeah.
Let these kids make their decisions.
Yeah, I mean, you got to understand it. It's like you at a job. Like, I know y'all don't like to hear that saying, but it's like you at a job. If you don't like this job, you finna make a change in your life. Or if you got your own business, you don't like how it's going, you're going to make a change. Like, we are taught to either adapt or to make change. One or the other. You have to have that decision, make that decision, and stand on your decision. Like I said, ADR may be on the bench, but like Auntie so eloquently stated, she's fun, she's happy. Malaysia's happy. I told y'all last year, y'all got upset with me when I was saying that Malaysia and Don really don't get along. And that's not a bad thing. They probably cool off the court, but on the court, she probably felt like Don did some things for her, or Don felt the same way. But at the end of the day, it was a mutual respect. I want to go somewhere else with another journey. It doesn't always have to be negative. We always look at stuff as negative, and that's what I hate about our society. Just because it don't work out don't mean that they not cool no more. Oh, I hate Don now. No, she just probably didn't like the style, and she moved on. Don was cool with it. Same thing happened with Sanaya Rivers. We forget about Sanaya Rivers used to be there. Sanaya left. She had a great career at NC State, but she's felt like, yo, I want to try something new. That's fine. We got to stop trying to hold these players like words against them when they're making an assessment of their time somewhere. You know, these are young women who are going to be adults one day. Some of them may want to play on the next level. So they're going to put themselves in the right position to help them thrive to get to the next level. And Carol Lawson, in my opinion, what Lucci said rings sort of true in some cases, where Lucci, we all watch, me, Auntie, Rob, Coach Rowan Coleman, we saw Lucci last year ball out for this team. She jumped off our screen, and for her just to make a statement like, I'm out because you didn't like the offense and this has been Carol Lawson. We've been seeing this with her coaching other players and coaching back at her school. Her offensive sets and actions are trash. They're trash. When my boys say trash, they're garbage. And it's showing on the floor. It's showing. And then defensively, you're supposed to be a defensive staple. You getting torched on defense.
That's the hard part to accept.
What we talking about?
Defense. Getting torched on defense, especially like you said, when you're a defensive mind. That's the issue, I think.
Right. That makes you look bad. So it's like, what are you good at? Then some coaches may not be X's and O coaches. They may be personable. They know how to talk with the player. They may know how to affect the play in that style. She's not showing that either.
Hey, did y'all hear what Don said on the Up in Smoke interview? She said, when the kids come in and say, hey, this ain't working for me, I want to go somewhere else. She said, hey, let me get on the phone and make a couple calls. Help you find where you think fits better for you. What you looking for?
Right.
It's not a bad thing. It's not. Sometimes you go get a job and you like, I don't want to do this shit. They want me to do this. You know what I'm saying? And you think it's dope. Right. I can't wait to get this job. I can't wait to get the interview. I done got in here and got the job, and you done did that thing.
I remember a job I had like that. I walked in there one day and said, "Oh hell no,
man! I ain't got to do this, man. Let me get my resume back out here because this ain't for me."
I went like this, Auntie. Thank you, but no thanks. Sometimes I just walked out that bitch. I said, bye. It be like that, y'all. It be like that.
I mean, yeah. And listen, I can't speak specifically for what ADR or Leia, whatever, how they really feel. I'm just saying that they are empowered to make those choices, and I respect it. And some of the choices that some of these kids make will be wrong. And in a few years, they'll say, you know what? You know, I should have. You know, if I would have did this, it would have looked different. You know, they have those. We all do it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Barker is hating on the UCLA coach.
I mean, but who likes the UCLA coach? Everybody.
So here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Everybody.
This is my issue right here. Regardless of what you think about Corey Close, I'm not a fan at all. How that happened in the handshake line, that was a bad look for just women's basketball, period. That was just a bad look for competition in our sport.
What happened in the line? What happened?
But here's the thing. When y'all saying that Janiyah Barker, and I'm not going to argue whether she half shook her hand, snatched her hand away, refused to hug. I don't know.
Oh no, you don't do that. You don't do that.
But what I'm not going to do is allow everybody to keep only talking about Janiyah Barker. There were 3 Tennessee players that didn't shake Corey Close's hand in the line. It wasn't just Janiyah Barker. It was not just Janiyah. There were 2 players that just straight bypassed Corey and didn't even touch her hand at all. And if you watch the handshake line, you can see it from the beginning. And I want to say it was Spearman, and I want to say it was maybe Robertson or somebody. She said she shook the coach hand on Twitter. You can watch on the video and try to decipher whether it was a shake, whether she snatched away, whatever it was. The demonstrative of her finishing the handshake or whatever you want to call it was unnecessary. It was no reason for the snatch away. Shake the hand, tap her on the shoulder, and move on. It was just a bad look. That's fine if you refuse the hug point blank, period, but you don't have to snatch away. You know what I'm saying? Hey, tap her on the shoulder and move on. It's a way. It's not what you do. It's how you do it, because that's a reflection on you. Are you good?
I had to change it to a desktop mode because I ain't like that crap that was going on.
And not only in front of Kim, in front of all of the coaches, because it was a coach walking right behind Janiyah. They didn't check that shit. Nobody leaned in and said to Corey, hey, my bad, that was a bad look. So I'm not looking at Corey Close. I'm not looking at Janiyah Barker. I'm not looking at Spearman. I'm not looking at who I think was Robertson. I'm looking at the goddamn coaching staff. And I'm saying, Kim, what are you teaching over there?
Ms. D, that's
my problem
with
the
right,
whole
Ms.
thing
D.
is this.
Yeah.
That's fine. She can have a bad reputation and all of that. But let me tell you what I do know. They had on orange yesterday. The standard at Tennessee is that you uphold that a certain way. And there was no fucking way you could tell me that Pat Summitt or any of the players before these players would have put no shit like that with that Tennessee orange on. Period. It's a certain respect to the game.
Right. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's about your actions a lot of times more than words. And I didn't see that happen because I ain't gonna hold y'all. I saw I watched the game and at the end it was over. UCLA pulled it out and stuff. But again, you got to be careful what you do, because see, what people don't understand, Auntie, stuff follows you not just from college, but what you do in high school. And it's unfair. It's very unfair, but it follows you. And Kim in that part there should have, to me, been a better coach and told them, look, just shake the hands, do the little hand thing, and let's get up out of here. Because you have to keep a level of integrity. And like you said, it's Tennessee. Like, that has a lot of integrity. That's Pat Summitt. Like, that's what we remember. And you have
school that's made the tournament every year since it
started. Exactly.
It's a history here. You got to respect. You got to show.
Yeah, and I don't like. Yeah.
We ain't got no time. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch, because it's watch. Here go the first one. She didn't shake hands. Here come the second one. She didn't shake hands. See, they're not talking about them two though, but they're talking about Janiyah because Janiyah already has a reputation out there. They ain't talking about that. So I'm not. Here's the thing. This part right here, I'm not gonna argue if they shook hands or didn't. I don't know. They touched hands. That the gesture and all that. Okay, fine. Then they asked Corey Close about Janiyah after. She got the classiest answer you could give.
Yeah.
The classiest answer you could give. We gave her a card today, gave her her Final Four ring, gave her memorabilia. However you left, you keep that. Some stuff just ain't for the public.
I mean, exactly. I mean, I don't know. I just still think here's the thing.
Here's my problem with this. Here's let me say this real quick, nephew, and then I'll let you go. Drill the
no,
is my problem. Kim Caldwell shouldn't have to talk to her players about that. If she's that type of coach, they should already know that when they walk on the floor about her. They don't pull no shit like that. You wouldn't see a Gamecock do it. You wouldn't see a Husky do it. That shit doesn't happen if you set the tone about who you are from the beginning. You shouldn't have to go back and talk to your players about how they handle the handshake line in college. Yeah. How long we been shaking hands? Stop playing. Some of that stuff is just immaturity. Get it together. She shouldn't have to speak to them later about it. She should have addressed it then, but she shouldn't have to if she set the tone that she needed to set. But because we seen the other shit that's going on at Tennessee, we know what's going on over there. Tennessee should be a better team than what they are right now. But I'm looking at Kim. What else you got? See, we don't want. Go ahead, nephew.
No, I mean, I even said it too.
We can get into it.
I even said it too. I don't like her style like that. Like she hasn't. We put coaches on the pedestal after a few games or after a year. It's like she don't have no body of work to me like that. And then Janiah Barker, I don't like to bring up people's past and stuff because to me it's the past. But Janiah Barker has always at times to me shown immaturity. She was like that with Texas A&M. Remember, she left Joni. Then she went to UCLA. It didn't work out there. Sometimes, Auntie, we have to understand that it may not be that person. It may be you. You have to look yourself in the mirror. Now, it's unfair. I agree. It's unfair that they just pointed her out of it. Because to me, that's that media BS. Because I've been in media for years. That's that BS. They wanted to do that. Right. They wanted it to be that. Exactly. So I don't like that aspect of it. But Kim needs to be held accountable. Your players should have gotten a line, did what y'all did, and moved on. Because now you take away from the game, and I have a problem with that. You didn't have to take away from the game. Game was over. Y'all took your L. Do your little handshake, the high five or the hugs, and left. Because see, she just did that to Corey, whatever her name is, Chase Clays. I don't even like her as a coach. Corey. Yeah. She went to the next coach, the assistant, and gave her a little dap and hug and stuff. So it was like, okay, I don't know what that's about, but at the end of the day,
here's the thing.
I don't understand.
As a black female, I need for her to understand that it's magnified 1,000 times on you. If Caitlin Clark would have did that shit, it would have just been, she's mad because they lost. You know what I'm saying? That's just
right. So she has to see that.
It's not gonna follow you. It's gonna follow you like angry black woman.
Yeah,
here she goes again, and they can put you in a box. So it's about protecting.
But she has that. But she put that on herself a lot of times because look, she left Joni the way she did. She left kind of like very immature, and we thought UCLA it would be different. Now you went to UCLA because think about it. I guess she was promised some time. Because that's why she left, and she didn't get the time she wanted, I guess. I don't know. This is just allegedly. I
have no idea.
Then you left UCLA. Now you at Tennessee, and you did okay in the game, but I just don't see the growth in her game. Whenever she leaves, I don't see her getting better. I just keep seeing her regress. Just my opinion. I don't see nothing in her game that's wrong.
What I see with Janiah Barker is this. And this is what I see with a lot of players. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like she has a mentor in her support group that's helping her make some of these decisions. Leaving Texas A&M, College Station ain't for everybody. I could have got down there and been like, oh yeah, hell no, this ain't for me. Okay,
right.
So I tried it. It didn't work. I could respect that the first time. Now UCLA, the reason why I don't raise my eyebrows at Janiah Barker leaving is because the whole goddamn freshman class left.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That says to me, it was more than just something with Janiah. This ain't Janiah trip. On top of that, Sienna Betts was coming in, and it's very clear that you want this to be the Betts show. I'm trying to get to the league right now. But when you go to Rocky Top, right now, this is senior year. We gotta get it done. Ruby Whitehorn has now been dismissed from the team, so we not messing around. Like it's lock in time. This is it. This is when you supposed to step up and shine and be the leader and go and grow. And that's where I'm looking at Janiah at. Like, hey, we're not having a mentorship and support around how we handle these things, because we keep having these many little viral moments that you're talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, that people, these little clips that people can keep bringing up of like examples of not good behavior or stuff that she could have did different. So I just, you know, I want her to steer clear of that, because she needs to protect her brand, because this is it. This is you writing either your check to the dub or your check to Duolingo in Mandarin. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think she needs some more advice around her. But to your point, I don't know how you can get to the actual development in the game when you haven't even been able to find a program that fits you, if that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's a person who's always moving on from a situation. And like I said, the first time, understandable, you left Joni, whatever, anything could have happened. That may not have been for her, like you said. Then you go to UCLA. She wasn't getting that many minutes. Then all of a sudden she was put on the bench. Why were you put on the bench? We don't know. Maybe her and Corey couldn't click. Now she in Tennessee, and this is your third stop. I'm worried about it, because, you know, Janiyah has been known to talk her cash. Remember her and LSU battles? You know, they going at it. So again, maybe she needs a new mentor. She needs a new mentor, baby. She needs some new advice, or somebody who's around her, because you don't want to end up not being able to play where you want to play at. If your dreams is a W, you need to get some new people around you, and you may need better advice. Like, sometimes those people that's around you, yeah, they may be on your side, but they may not be good at giving advice. You might have to move on from that, because every time I see Janiyah, and this isn't me, this is the media. The media is making you look like the bad guy, and that's not a good look. Look at what happened to Angel. They made Angel look like the angry black woman, and Angel ain't did nothing but just play on the court. But look what they did to her. She was about to slide to the second round because of her doing this to Caitlin Clark. And it wasn't even a bad gesture.
They calling her angry, and every time you see her, she's just smiling. She's just smiling. But
So again, yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, you good. I was just saying, like, so she has to be careful, because they will put that on you, like, real quick, and it will be hard to shake it off. It will be very hard to shake it off.
So I was gonna say, since we right here at UCLA, you got a hot take on UCLA that I am just dying to understand. So tell us your hot take, what you thought, and how you came to it. Let's go.
My take is, I think UCLA is better without Lauren Betts. I think Lauren Betts mucks up the offense. It's not a lot of ball movement, and she doesn't, to me, have the fundamentals to put everything around her play style. Like, her low post and ceiling ability isn't all of that. So even if you don't have that, she, to me, doesn't have any good touch around the basket like that. She don't have a midi, and she's not a real strong rebounder, which is very surprising to be 6'7". You're 6'7", but you're not that strong of a rebounder. I could argue that Oldacre and Okada are better low post players than her. Audie Crooks is way better than her to me. I would take Audie over her any day. And to me, I just don't understand it, because when she leaves the floor, if you watch that game against Tennessee, you watch the game when they played Duke, when she's not on the floor, the team moves fast. They move the ball around. Everybody knows their role. Everybody plays their position. Kiki has the ability to do what she does best: get to the next level, get to the paint, cause pressure, do a dish out pass, or finish herself. When Lauren's out there, the offense is stagnant. It doesn't move, and she doesn't demand a lot of presence in the paint. Like, you know how you have a big and they're in the paint, they control it, whether they have the ball in their hands or not. I don't see it from her. And then look at last year, right? When Janiyah was starting for, remember she got hurt? They looked at a whole lot better without her. At the 5. They played tougher. They played better. And then go look at the USC game when they beat USC for the Big Ten championship. Man, they moved Lauren Betts to the side and let Kiki take over, and Kiki balled out. So I think she's in the way. I think Lauren Betts, man, I just think that she doesn't have the nimbleness that a lot of bigs have in the paint. To me, she's not really a great leader to me. I just think Lauren Betts, to me, has to really work on her footwork more. Like her game, like she doesn't have real good footwork. Like when I watch her, I'm looking for her to do something different in the paint. She kind of struggles. And Texas knew how to play her. They kept Oldacre or whoever on her, and then they would send that double team to her, and she's not really that great of a passer out of the double team. Lot like a Auntie. If you go watch Auntie, Audie's good at it. You go watch Okada, you watch my girl why I'm slipping Joyce. You see Joyce. They know how to pass out the double team. They know how to get the ball to people. Even look at Sarah Williams and Sarah Strong up at UConn. They're good at with their back to the basket, and they know how to pass out the double teams, and they demand the presence in the paint where you have to honor them. Nobody really honors Betts. And when she's out the way, Jaime is better, Georgia's better, Kiki's better. Everybody plays with a better energy. So I don't understand it. I just don't understand what's the infatuation with Betts. Like Camilla, I feel she needs to work a little more on her post, but her post game is better than Betts. And she runs the floor better, and she athletically rebounds better than Betts at 6'7". So she has something different, and she can score from the three, from the elbows, from the low post. Betts, if she's not doing it in the low post, what else does she give me? She's not giving me the rebounding. She's not giving me the defense or rim protection like that. So in my opinion, she, to me, is either Corey Close, or I mean, not Corey Close, but either whoever she's working with, not teaching her the fundamentals, or they're scared to coach her, or she just don't got it. She's just a player that's 6'7", but nothing else to add to it. And I think she's going to slow UCLA down from getting to where they got to get to.
Do you think she goes number 1 in the draft?
If AZ keeps having the year she's having, I would go with AZ. Either AZ or that what's the other girl name? Everyone loved his overseas player, but I'm not too keen on her. Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of her.
I've seen her. She's cool. I mean, she has upside, but she's not a top 3 or 5 pick to me. She's a project. And to me, project players are around 7, 8, 9, or 10. So I would get her around there, but I could see AZ and them going. But because of her reputation, they probably will pick her first. But I would go with AZ Fudd in this draft, because this draft's to me weak. Huh?
What did you have Malonga? Did you have Malonga as a project?
Yes. I didn't even really like Malonga. I thought Malonga was. I thought Citron should have gone. Citron should have gone to Seattle instead of her.
Well, thank goodness for Citron. Thank goodness Citron said, thank goodness HD wasn't picking. My goodness.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like,
I would have been in hell.
She would have still, but to me, Sony still would have balled, and that would have, to me, helped Seattle do a lot better. Like, Malonga didn't really add nothing to Seattle, and I would have took Kiki. I had Kiki and Sony should have been picked over Malonga. I felt Malonga should have been picked later because of her project and upside, because she doesn't rebound well for that size. She doesn't block shots well at that size. If she's not scoring, then she's really nothing on your team. She's not. That's why you see NECA having to play even more minutes, and Ezzy fell out of it with the coach, because to me, Ezzy and Malonga, they can't be on the floor together. One or the other got to be on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Savage, I was with you. I had Dom going to the Vaux. I had Dom at the Vaux too.
Yeah, the Vaux would have been good for her. That would have been a good place for her to go, was the Vaux. She should have went to the Vaux. That would have been perfect for her to learn and actually get better.
Oh yeah, you can see Malonga's development coming along by the end of the season. Yeah, she's gonna grow
She's
into
she's
a
gonna
player.
grow. Yeah,
Her development is there.
yeah. Like I said, I believe she's gonna make some all-star teams, some all W teams. You know, I just don't see
Oh,
generational. I just see a a good solid player who could potentially be a Hall of Famer one day.
I got a question. I want to go back to Betts real quick. Um, do you think that Betts' look of her ineffective look that you're seeing now, does that have anything to do with it looks like Dugalich has really come on? Angela Dugalich been hooping for UCLA these last few games. Do you think it's that is that any effect on it, or you just this is just pure like Lauren's skill set?
It's her skill set to me because look, when you get on the court, because we're going to talk about Don and SC in a minute, but I was upset with Don in that game, and I'm gonna talk about it later. But it's your play style and your skill set. Kiki, to me, her skill set is number one material for that team. If Betts had a better skill set, a better play style, like I said, under the basket, like remember how Aaliyah was for y'all? Aaliyah had the skill set, the presence. You know what I'm saying? Betts don't have that. Even with Auntie Crooks, like we talked about it on my live yesterday. You know, I got my brothers talking about women's ball now. They can't stop bugging me now. But Auntie Crooks, her footwork and her play style, it fits so well with Jada because Auntie can do so much with her skill set. Bet's skill set is holding them back because they got to slow the game down. We got to throw the ball into her, and then we got to all play around the three-point line. It's not Kiki's play style to me. Kiki's play style is get down the floor and create, whether it's for others or for herself. She's not I'm gonna stand at like the traditional guard, go over here, I'm gonna just dump it to you, then I'm gonna move out the way. That's not a play style, and to me, that's clashing. So when Betts is off the floor, the team plays a lot better because you got snipers everywhere. Jaime, not Jaime, I'm talking about a brother. I mean, Jaquez, the sister, and then the other girl, I can't think of her name, and Neekins, they play so much better and can get in spots better because the offense, the tempo is moving. The tempo is moving. Like if I could replace Betts with a Camilla or somebody like that who can run the floor, it would be a whole lot better and be a dangerous,
What does Corey Close want to play though,
dimension.
Nephew? What do you think Corey Close wants to play? Do you think Corey Close wants to play half court basketball? What do you think Corey wants?
She wants to play. She wants to play half court basketball. Look at what they do. She's putting everything in the Lauren Betts's play style. That's why when you see Kiki look like garbage to some people, and I'm like, no, she's not garbage. Her play style doesn't fit Lauren Betts. Their play styles are clashing where Kiki wants to run. I know this is men ball real quick, but let me just get this point off real quick. It's like my Orlando Magic. You got Paolo and Franz. Paolo wants to play slow. He wants to run actions in the half court. Franz want to get that bitch, I'm out. We running, and I'm going to hit you on the action in the transition. So they have never been able to put that together because Betts is not fast or quick enough to play transition basketball. She's not. She's a slow, traditional five, plays under the paint, slow the game down. Kiki's not the right point guard for them. She needs a point guard that can
get the ball to a big.
Right. And then just go step in the corner and stay in the corner and either get ready to catch and shoot or move with the action or set a screen for the action to be created. That's who she has to play with. Her and Kiki's style don't mix. And Corey wants to play with Lauren because, you know, Lauren is projected to be the number one pick. She has the big name. So she wants to put everything with Lauren and play that way. So that's why USC was beating them other times last year because they were playing Lauren Betts style. But when they switched to Kiki's play style, they beat them because Kiki could get to the next level and dish, and the shooter she had around her knew how to come off the curls. They knew how to come off the L's and do all of that better because it was moving faster. So I just don't like Lauren Bett's skill set. Her skill set is way too slow.
Which one? So then Kiki should have hit the portal.
She should have. I told you last year.
Well, I don't know.
I felt like she should have hit the portal.
Or Lauren should have stayed at Stanford. I don't know which one of them.
Well, either or to me. If Lauren should have stayed at Stanford,
I think Lauren develops better as a big if she stays at Stanford. That's just my
Lauren should have stayed at Stanford. And to me, Kiki is fine being. I would have went with Kiki and got another. They need who Kiki, the big that would be perfect for Kiki? It would be either Auntie or Reagan Beers. Auntie or Reagan Beers would be a great big to play with her. That would be a perfect big to play with her. But Lauren Betts, she's not that type of point guard.
You got a point guard or a team in the dub that you think would fit Betts' style? What's up, Jeremy?
The Golden State Valkyrie, Veronica Burden. Burden would fit her style perfectly. You also have.
Does the rest of Golden State fit her style? Because they kind of get up.
Yeah.
You think they want to slow down with Betts?
I mean,
that's what Natalie wants to slow down?
I think that with her and Nakasi, she done upgraded from knocking boots, Auntie. She's Nakase.
Look at you. So proud of you. So proud of you.
We grow. It's Nakase. Miss Nakase. Yeah, I think with her, you can run the slow down offense, and then when she goes to the bench, you can move Mo Billings to the 5 or Letitia to the 5, and you can run. So you can play two different play styles because Veronica Burden could do both. Veronica Burden can speed the pace up, or she can play a half court offense. She's a perfect point guard for Lauren Betts.
I thought they was gonna try to switch her out with BG. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. Because he seemed like he want to play that BG style basketball. He went and got BG down there.
Where at? You talking about in Atlanta?
Yes, sir. The dream.
Yeah, Atlanta will work for her too. Canada, Pow, that would fit her perfectly. Because Pow can play in the system, and she could play half court, or she can go fast pace. That's the great thing about Pow and Canada.
The thing that I hate about both of those teams, Golden State and Atlanta, I think both are better when they go fast. But
they are. They really are. But I'm saying, like, if I had to choose, you could put those two, that'll fit her, or you could put her up in Connecticut, because Connecticut could run slow pace offense, and they can speed it up whenever they need to, because you got Lacan, you got Sanaya Rivers, and they have the other girl, Bria Hartley. Whenever she's not doing it.
Would you want to see Betts and Morrow down there together?
Yeah, it would actually fit. That would be a big Morrow needs to play with, because Betts would take some of that pressure off her. Well, Morrow would take the pressure off of Betts because of the rebounding. Because of the rebounding. Because Morrow can rebound great. Betts not a real great rebounder, so that would fit with Betts. And plus, Morrow got a good elbow shot. And if she's playing in Athletes Unlimited, if she can extend that range, that would be a perfect big for her to play with, Betts. And that would be a good 4 for her to play with is Anissa Morrow.
Okay. You said you was upset with Dawn. Let's talk about it. Dawn,
yeah.
Why you mad at
I wanted her to go to Tessa more. I thought she got away from Tessa down the stretch. I wanted Tessa and Sanaya to create the actions with in the half court. And then I wanted Joyce to do more on full court transition actions, because Joyce is very, very difficult to guard on the run, especially when she rebounds and run down the floor. I thought Dawn got stuck back into wanting to do what she usually does in her system. I wanted her to kind of, just move away from it a little bit. And to me, they would have won that game, because Texas really was giving that game to them down the stretch before Rory hit that shot, and Madison had some shots here and there, but Jordan Lee was kind of bailing them out. Texas
Rory closed the show. Jordan played well. Carlton had great help side defense, especially with some of the blocks that she got on some of the bigs.
Yeah.
We could have definitely went to Tessa more. I feel like Tessa got started a little slow too.
She did start off slow. But you know how Tessa is. Tessa start off slow and then she just, I don't know what it is. This is what I love about Tessa.
Whenever
Tessa,
you go to it, she'll knock it down. I'm sorry,
yeah, but this is what I love about Tessa. Tessa has that switch. It was a player in the NBA, I can't think of his name. He always would have a first 2 quarters, you just don't think about him. But then when it's time for them just to, I'm gonna hit this shot, they ain't even got no rhythm going. They just hit it, and then that's Tessa. That's what I love about Tessa. And I felt like I wanted Tessa to her Sanaya to do more actions down the stretch, because I think that would have, because that put pressure on Texas. Texas was choking like they usually do. And then Rory, of course, hit that shot at the end, and Madison had some shots here and there. But I still think, even after that game, I just do not like how Vic Schaefer plays Madison Booker. I don't like it, and I don't understand it. It may be because he loves Rory so much, because I think Rory was there before Madison. So he loves Rory so much, but I think it's to a fault. And they're going to get got one of these times. Now, Jordan Lee, she balances them out a lot because she's a consistent shooter, either from the elbow or off of the curls, or she can hit it up at the top of the key or the slot or the wing sometimes. But then, of course, Justice coming off the bench really helps him out as well. But I still don't like the way he's running Madison. I really want to see Madison get the ball off of the bounce or off of the rebound. I want to see Madison run the action, then her having to do the action opposite of Rory, like that she's running a traditional action, coming off the top of the screen, catching the shooting, or get into her one dribble pull up. I want to see Madison get the ball more where she attacks. It's more like she's going by the system to a fault. And Kevin Durant, even though people want to compare him, Kevin Durant does that too to a fault. That pisses me off about him, where I'd be like, you get away from the system real quick. Just do you real quick, and then you can go back to it once you get going like that. And I don't know.
Let me say, I see Hooked and Booker that showed up. Here's the thing. We don't have to show you. You don't show the nation that you the team to beat in the Players Era tournament in November. You show the nation that you the team to beat in April, like we've been doing. See when you ain't been the team to beat before, you can't identify the proper time to show when you the team to beat. It's not in November. That's when you build it. This is where we get this where the confusion is. You keep looking to try to beat the champion. You keep looking to try to get some kudos right now. Y'all ain't did nothing to get no kudos. I keep telling you this. On my channel, on HD channel, no matter where you show up, I see you. What you saying don't make no sense. You don't show up and tell people that you the team to beat then. You show up in April. And then after y'all came in and y'all was like, y'all not still sitting on the throne, and we are. UConn defended champs. Respect them. They just won a championship. But we've been the shit for the last, I don't know, 5-7 years. We the standard. We the ones in everybody's head. Y'all ain't thinking about UConn when y'all putting these teams together. Y'all thinking about us. You know how I know? Because y'all keep showing up over here trying to tell us who we not. We not showing up where y'all at. I ain't been not one place you been, Hooked and Booker. You keep showing up every place I am.
Well, Mario, I love what Raven was doing. I wanted Raven off the ball more. I wanted Sanaya and Tessa to close the show because Tessa started getting going, and Sanaya's 3-level scoring and being able to create her own shot, that was giving Texas problems when she started getting into that bag. And in Joyce, if you watch,
she had to change her game, but Sanaya had to switch what she was doing in the first half to the second half. So she growing in it. It's not time. Look, I'm not mad about any way that went. Everybody learned the lessons they need to learn. It'll look different. And we're not here to show everything we're gonna do. Vic, we seen your card again real early. Thank you.
Oh no, yeah, but yeah, I just wanted Tessa to get the ball more down the stretch. Maybe Don does that later because Tessa was getting cooking, and when Tessa get to cooking, man, damn, you in trouble.
Texas was down 3 players. You know, we're not worried about them either. Line them up. Not worried.
But yeah, Tesla like the same team. Talking about the SEC tournament. You don't think so? I think they fine in the SEC. Like I said, Texas and SC to me right now is 1 and 2, whichever order you want to put them in. Everybody else got to show me something. I'm not impressed by a lot of these other SEC teams.
A lot of teams that went out and got a lot of players. Y'all got to figure it out. Tennessee, y'all look a mess. Why y'all can't figure out what to do with the Paul though?
Man, Tennessee look. Man,
I'm asking real questions.
Man, what is Tennessee doing, Auntie? What are they doing? What is they doing, Auntie?
Ole Miss ain't look like I thought they would look either. What's missing from Ole Miss? I see the offense, but it's like she went totally away from the defense. And what I was expecting Ole Miss was add offense on top of the defense, and that's not. It's like she switched it up.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not impressed by the only SEC teams that I've liked so far is Texas and South Carolina. Everybody else got to show me something. I'm not happy with Tennessee. Like I told you before, Auntie, when people was like, Tennessee ought to be in the top 3, I'm like, I don't have in my top 3. I don't see it yet. Maybe this year she would have changed my mind. She ain't changed my mind one bit. I don't even think she has control of the team. I don't even think she has the pulse of the team. You know how everybody got a pulse? Even though Kim and them playing against cannon fodder, she still has the pulse of her team. Don has the pulse of her team. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Vic, he knows his team. She don't know her team. She don't know her Tennessee team. I don't think she know anything about what she got because they play so discombobulated. They play like they don't have a plan. And I don't understand that. You're supposed to be this expert coach. Like, I get tired of these dang doctored in people and coaches because they daddy auntie knew somebody. I'm like, bro, you got to show me something. And then Ole Miss, like you said, the defense is lacking. I was afraid of that happening because, I was afraid because sometimes what coaches do, they'll listen to the noise of, okay, I got to have more offense now, instead of just sticking to what got them there. That defense, that's your that's your collar, that's your identity. Now, I don't even know what y'all are. Y'all like Cody McMahon and whoever, and defense, y'all ain't coming up with the stops.
I don't even think they've decided. Like, yeah, I'm with you. Like, is it Cody's team? Does Cody need to take control of the team? Is it Sierra's
she needs
team?
to.
Whose team is it? Whose team do they want it to be? Auburn surprised me, even though they haven't really. They're winning games. They're winning games. They're not out there just taking L's. They lost one game. They surprised me. It's gonna be interesting to see how they gel as a team, as he's building towards playing in the conference for his first time.
Oh, Mario, no, Vic, no, Mario. Vic did not outcoach Don. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I like I told y'all, I'm not a Vic Schaefer fan, and even if you had the pistola to my noggin, I'd be like, I still don't like him. So God, I see you soon.
All y'all that's like Texas. I think Hooked and Booker just said Texas is gonna be the favorite in every game they play this year. Wasn't they the favorite in every game they played last year?
Yeah, they were the favorite. So the thing is gonna happen with Texas.
Same old.
Right, like it's like, okay, you can't keep running that 1960s playbook. I keep telling this with some college football coaches. Stop with this night. You got to adapt, and I don't think he wants to adapt. He wants everything to be Rory running the offense heavy, and I don't like that. I like Rory moving off the ball a lot more than just having the ball in her hand. I think Rory is more dangerous that way. He wants Rory to have the ball 24/7 and set up half court actions. Like, bro, like your team is better than that. And I don't think Schaefer knows.
UCLA is not one of the best teams in the country. UCLA is not. South Carolina and UConn is the 2 best teams in the country. Y'all beat 1. I give y'all that. That was a nice 2-point win y'all got. What was 2 points? That was a good win. We'll see y'all in the conference.
Yeah, Y'all play each other in the conference. We're gonna see that. It's a lot of SEC teams that got to show me something.
Yeah,
Like, because I don't like some of these SEC teams. Some of these SEC teams somebody must have passed the buck to get some of y'all names out here.
The thing that I like, again, the thing that I like the most about this game, the thing that I like the most about this tournament, after Don pointed it out, was that this was an opportunity for my freshmen and my new players to the SEC, like Tanaya, to get that real SEC competition before it really count. Now you know what to expect going into conference. I'm so excited. We'll see y'all in conference.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. When that Tessa and Tanaya and Joyce things start clicking all together,
here's the thing. If Texas beat SC again, we're not talking different. We'll be talking what, 3-3. We'll be talking even as far as the last 6 games. What we talking about? We won't be talking different. They still wouldn't be ahead. They would have just caught up. Y'all got to make the math now. Man, we heard the same things about Texas last year, Malik. That's what I'm saying. We'll see y'all in the conference.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, like I said, I just don't like Vic. I don't like his offenses. I just don't like these sets, man. We'll see. And then UCLA, y'all need Betts is looking very Pillsbury-ish, dog. I'm sorry.
Man, you broke that out in a while, bro. But he said it. I got to play it.
Poking belly and all, dog. Oh man. I'm just saying, dog. All y'all hyping up Laura Betts. Y'all hyping her up because she's tall and light-skinned. That's why I just need to know. Because I don't see what y'all see.
Hold on. Oh God. See, this how I know. This how I know we can't talk. This how I know. Cause see, this is what I think about the journalists. They don't even watch all the games. The journalists.
Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk. Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk. Sometimes y'all be on that bull junk.
Ask me again. If you sitting around going about with the journalist, with the opinion of a journalist, that's what you both know. The opinion of the journalist, the media members, they don't even watch the goddamn games, man.
Please, bro, the media, the media and journalists, man, they just look them,
Booker. You might as well stop typing, bro. Stop typing, bro. Stop typing, bro. Just stop typing, bro. Just move on, bro. Hey, you know how I go. They be on that bullshit.
Bro, you listening to the journalists, bro? They all bought and paid for. They all bought and paid for. Whoever paid them the buck, dog, that's what they go with. Journalists has been compromised, man, since the beginning of time.
Oh, the journalists they make an AP pose without even watching games.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. They don't watch nothing. They watch highlights. They go by what somebody tells them to say. They go by agenda.
They gotta get a real understanding. We don't just watch a game the first time. We rewatch the game. We break the game. We watch it again. We watch the full game. We watch the shortened version of the game. We go back and watch the real game. We talk about certain parts of the game. We send. Hey, look at this timestamp on the game. Look at this timestamp. What you think about that? Did you see this? Now, we don't just watch the game the one time it's on TV. No, it's in the library. We continue to watch it. We continue to make assessments.
Yeah. I mean, it's the truth. And then on the Discord, man, Auntie got the games up every day, all day. So we don't go off of just saying stuff. We actually study the game.
Every time y'all ask me about an underrated player, somebody who looked like a Gamecock, whatever, my answer is the same. Kaishi. Pull her up. NC State. Pull her up. Number 7, freshman. Destiny. Kaishi Lunin. Pull her up. Most underrated. Most under the radar. The name you gon' know. Kaishi.
Who is your most under the radar player this past week?
Kaishi. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be my answer.
Auntie told you.
LSU more focused on the natty. If I'm being honest, we fight for first place, but SC been making us fall short. Y'all focused on the natty. How can you tell with the seriousness of your schedule, or what is it that's telling you that you guys are just focused on the natty this year? I want to know. When there's no reason to fight for first place, but you're going for the natty.
The thing is, like I said, this is the thing. It's like you have to me, this is in every sports. I've even said this when I was younger. I said, you have to play tough competition. Whether you win or lose, you have to sharpen your iron. You're not going to sharpen your iron playing against Southern or whatever. It's no disrespect to them schools because they put their clothes on, they get ready, they prepare. But let's be for real. Like, you have to play somebody to get you battle tested.
Hey, it's
you know
better.
what I'm saying?
It's better that Southern play them because Southern is gonna take that work
right.
back.
Exactly.
Like my iron got sharpened. You was the sharpener. They was the knife. LSU was okay to show up and be the sharpener in the situation and let everybody else get sharp off them. And that's the problem. Go ahead, nephew. I'm sorry.
No, that's the facts. Like I don't like that way of thinking or that way of doing things. I'm not saying you gotta schedule everybody on the schedule early on, like 1, 3, 5, 6, or 7, but at least get you at least 3 teams in the top 5 or top 8, not 10, 8, to see where you're at. And that's the problem I have with college a lot. I've always had this problem, not even just college football as well, and other colleges. You want to sharpen your iron by playing some of the tough plays, like some of the tough schools. When you don't do that, it's like, man, like, who are you? In Auntie's words, who are you? like what where are you? And it's gonna come down to that because look, yes, Kim gets away with it because of her ability. When she was at Baylor, she won those natties because she did the same thing there. She scheduled tomato cans. She did it at LSU, got a natty off of it. If she gets a natty this year, bet. We don't know. But I feel in your preparation, you should play the tougher teams. That's just my opinion. Like I wanted to see her play UConn. That would have been a good game to watch. UConn versus LSU. That would have been box office to watch. You missed that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So come on.
Not like shit. Even throwing a Big East team, Kim. We ain't got time. Don't do that. You want to see LSU play Creighton or something? But y'all are funny, man.
No, I want to see. Yeah, I want to see. I wanted to see them at least play Notre Dame. I wanted to see them play Notre Dame and Hill Dog on them. I wanted to see them play TCU and Olivia.
Drill the Mops is saying. I think it's Drill the Mops saying when it's all said and done, they're gonna play the same number of ranked teams. No, you're not. No, you're not. You haven't played. You haven't played. The sad part of it is that Duke fucked y'all up, and in the non-conference, you won't play one ranked team. One ranked team. Meanwhile, count the number of ranked teams everybody else to play already this season. You can't catch up now.
Well, yeah, we knew about Kim. Like I said, I'm a Don and Kim.
You gotta make the math make sense. That math don't make no sense.
I'm a Don and Kim fan. The schools, you know what I'm saying? I just like them as coaches. I'm just saying, like, I know this about Kim. This is why I said what I said. It's kind of a double-edged sword. Kim gets away with this because she has won in the past and she's won just recently. So if she was a coach like a Kim Caldwell, for example, right? And she scheduled none but tomato cans, but she won winning shit every year, I think everybody would have a more worrisome attitude than they're having now. That's the difference. So I just feel like she should have scheduled a UConn, in Notre Dame, or a TCU, a UCLA early to show, like, we're about business. Let's play. We want to win. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying nobody cares or looking away from it because she's won 4 natties.
Here's the thing. Overall, here's the thing. Drill the mops. Here's the thing. Drill the mops. Think about this. Here's the thing. When you do the math, right? If you say South Carolina and LSU in conference are both going to play, let's say they both going to play 10 ranked teams. That's 10-10, right? And then when you add the number of unranked, when you add the number of non-conference ranked teams everybody played, let's say South Carolina played 5 and LSU played 0. The math never maths where overall it's the same. It's 15-10. The math, it never gets to the math. No, so our SEC schedule, even though, because what you're trying to say is like the SEC schedule has enough to match the overall ranked team play. No, the fuck it doesn't, because South Carolina and LSU are going to play the same number of ranked teams in the SEC. So that's where the non-conference ranked teams come in. You can't do half the goddamn equation. That's what I'm talking about the math. That's what I'm talking about. Your statement don't make no sense. If I didn't already play 5 and then me and you finna go play the same, it ain't the same. I played 5 more than you. You see what I'm saying? Or I need to draw a picture.
She explained it. She explained why she did it. I have no issue with that. But in my opinion, I feel you should play somebody to sharpen your iron. That's all I'm saying. And Chicago Cheetah, it's not about impressing the committee. I don't really care about the committee because the committee come up with bullshit every year to keep teams in and keep teams out. I'm just speaking from my opinion and how I view it. To be better to me is when you play those tougher teams early so you could get a gauge on how talented you are, how great you are. Maybe I need to change this in the next big game we play. Big games are you're going against teams whose 2 to 3 of those players or 4 are going to play at the next level. A lot of these other teams, a lot of these players ain't finna play at the next level. They finna be dentists and doctors. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing, not trying to diss or anything. Just saying, like, y'all worried about the committee and all them. All of them mofos is bought and paid for, in my opinion. They bought and paid for. They're gonna go with whoever bring the biggest bag to them, or who what I like to say, who tickles their fancy, who tickles their fancy. I'm going by what I see and watch. I'm not impressed. And I just need to see more from LSU. I can't give a good gauge or reading on y'all because y'all playing lesser talent. Now, if y'all played I can gauge Texas and I can gauge SC. Why? Because they played against top teams early on. I can gauge them. Can't really gauge y'all. Not saying that you're bad. I don't know if y'all great or bad. Y'all could probably be just okay. We don't know because you're not playing nobody. That's all I'm saying. At this point in the season, can you name your top 5 women's basketball players right now? People in the chat can name as well. The top 5, I mean, you got, I like Sarah from UConn. I got Joyce. Joyce is up there. I love Auntie. Audie's balling to me. I like Kiki, and then I got Blake's. Those are my favorite 5 right now that I'm loving. So no, I got Kiki. I got Kiki over Betts. I'm not impressed with Betts.
Come on, start, Sergio. Let's start again. Billy Dancy, I see you keep going back and forth about the Auntie Crook scoring 47. What's the I want to understand, because you in all caps about it now. What is your problem with her going 47? Or what's the issue about 47? I'm just curious now.
I mean, look, Auntie Crook scoring 47 is impressive, bro. Like the way she's doing it is amazing.
You act like she dropped 47 against just anybody. She dropped 47 on Indiana. She dropped 47 on a Big Ten team. She didn't drop 47 on rough side of the mountain.
That's Sergio. I disagree. Betts isn't getting triple teamed all the time. They may have a person on her, like she'll get a double team once in a while.
Hey, Sergio,
I'm
if
sorry,
you just hear,
I don't see it. I mean, I know you love Bruins. You love Bruins.
If you just slid in a repeat to give us a repeat on what Corey said, we heard it already.
Right. I mean,
so
whatever.
So that's okay. We okay.
Yeah.
We don't need a repeat on that one. We straight.
Yeah. Like I said, my 5, I got Sarah, Joyce, Auntie, Kiki, and Blake's. Those are my favorite 5 right now. So I don't have Bets on there. Bets might not even be in my top 10. So I'm not impressed. Bets hasn't done anything to make me say, man, look at Bets, yo. Get to the TV. And everybody in my group and around me watch women's ball too. They're not impressed with Bets either. And they've been watching basketball. Some watch it longer than me. So whatever. No, I didn't forget about Gabs. Gabs is balling. Gabs is in my top 10. I didn't forget about Gabs. Gabs ball. I love Gabs. Gabs, Neepkins. I love Kiki. Those are my favorite 3. And the Hawkes chick. Jaime's little sister. I like her too. She's a dog.
We don't. So what? She dunked in the.
So what? She dunked. So
it's a lot of people that dunked.
A lot of people have dunked. Right.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, like what? She dunked.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing? A parade for that?
Right. Like, what we talking about?
We don't care nothing about what UCLA gonna do over here. But
exactly. Steve Brown.
About 2 dribble bets. We not worried about 2 dribble bets.
Yeah, we know that. C Brown. What's up, bro? But what you were saying, Auntie?
I was going back to Auntie Crooks with 47 points in 33 minutes against Indiana in a game that they won by just 11 to go to 9-0. And I'm trying to see like everybody.
That's impressive.
I'm trying to understand how do you shit on 19 and 25, 9 of 11 for the free throw? How is that a problem?
Look,
the fact that I'm so impressed that Auntie was able to put up to 47 and 33 because I've been talking about how does Auntie stay on the floor? How does Auntie find a way to be impactful? Auntie look like she's trying to get her team to a lead.
Man,
get her a little rest and get back in. I'm impressed with the fact that with Jada and Addie and the way that they fit together. Between Auntie Crooks and Jada Williams, they put together 70 points. Jada, Auntie, and Addie put up 87. That's a core 3 that you got the respect in the Big 12. Now, you may say they don't win the championship, but shit, the Big 12 is on notice. She don't have to drop that. She doesn't have to drop that versus UConn.
Man,
she doesn't have to drop 47. It's the ability to be able to score. See, this is the reason why teams like y'all never even get a real understanding of what's going on. What's happening, Jabari?
What's up, Jabari?
Yeah, Sergio. This probably you ain't talking enough basketball over here for us.
Right.
Why you worried about what Crooks gonna do with UConn?
Is y'all gonna beat UConn? Let me ask that question. Is y'all gonna beat UConn? Because I don't think y'all will. Both Sarahs will dominate Bets. Answer that. Is y'all gonna beat UConn? Because Bets ain't doing nothing to Sarah Williams or Strong. And who gonna guard AZ? Exactly. You talk about Crooks ain't gonna do that. Can Bets do it? Man, Bets can't do. Man, stop it. Bets ain't finna do nothing against no UConn, bro.
Hey, Blue and Gold Sergio. How long you been watching UCLA women's hoops?
That's what I want to know.
Here's the thing. You don't need to guard Bets. If y'all really go back and look at Bets.
Mario, I agree. Mario, I would draft Ocott before Bets. I said it on my stream the other day. You was there, Mario. I said it too. I would do the same thing. I'll draft Auntie Crooks before Bets. I'll draft Sarah Williams and Strong before Bets. Stop playing.
Oh, you only been watching women's hoops since Lauren's sophomore year? Oh, okay.
Man, stop playing, man.
That's like you like at the kids' table at Thanksgiving. I'll leave you over.
Wilding out. Man, she got a footwork of a middle schooler, dog. It's crazy work.
Billy Dancy, who's the big at Baylor? Who's the big at Baylor that's gonna stop Auntie? And Auntie may not even need to be the person that balls out at TCU. Who the TCU got is Olivia Miles gonna be able gonna be able to defend Jada? Because I got Jada going crazy on TCU.
Bro, it's Mops. It's not even dissing.
Crazy.
It's not even dissing bets, bro. I ain't even dissing bets. Look, man, I told y'all this year, I don't care about who school you like. I'm going to give a critique. It's not dissing her. I expect more. If somebody comes to you, right? Let's say the WNBA, right? They had the top 5, right? They had Caitlin Clark in the top 5, right? So I'm going to judge you off of your top 5. Asia Wilson checked all my marks. Stewie checked all my marks. AT checked all my marks. But her, she got an F. You got to show me if you're as what they advertised. I'm not finna go off of you giving me the media stand. The media gonna hype up who they hype up because they're all paid off. Let's be for real. They're all paid off. You got to show me on that court what you gonna do. And I have not seen it the past 2-3 years. She, in my opinion, was better at Stanford. She was. Kiki Rice, she is slowing Kiki, Neekins, and all of them down. She's really hurting them more than helping UCLA. Because if you watch the Tennessee game, we're going to go to a recent game. The only time it was close was when Beck's slow ass was in there. When she went to the bench, they dominated. Like, y'all got to stop we got to stop trying to appease to everybody. It's the facts. You like it or you don't. It is what it is. You don't even have to subscribe to me after this. You could just stay on Auntie page. But I'm going to tell you the real. I'm not impressed. Until Beck show me something, I will continuously say I am not sold on Betts. And Betts isn't the only one who I'm not sold on. But for y'all telling me how great Betts is, I believe the girl Okot has outplayed Betts up to this point.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. That's a 5.
A coat is woo, my goodness.
I mean, Okot, excuse me. I said Okot. Okot has outplayed her.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing, nephew. It's a lot of times that they looking on the paper instead of on the video. On paper, it's real good.
That's what I'm saying. It's like she's going off of the name. They're going off of the name and going off of the hype. It's like, okay, whatever.
Who cares? Here's the thing. This is why you can't even be in a conversation. You don't even know who a coach is.
Right.
You don't even watch enough basketball to even be in there talking unless you're trying to be disrespectful. Either way,
Auntie, click that Jabari comment right there. I want them to see it because since y'all think HD just be a loud blabbering fool, because I hear some of y'all on other pages. Look at what my boy Jabari is saying. Jabari watches the games. He watches damn near every game out there. I went back and watched that UCLA game yesterday. When Betts went to the bench, UCLA started playing better.
Sergio, you don't watch enough basketball to be in our conversation. You watch a player here, a player there. You don't have enough of a basketball base, a foundation to even be in a conversation. That's what I'm saying. So like you can keep typing, but I'm not. What I'm saying is I'm not entertaining it anymore.
Thank you, Black and White Reacts. Exactly. That's why she was invited because of her height.
You've let us know that you're here more. You need to be here more taking notes than sending notes. You see what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
Drill. They were Drill. It ain't been 2 games, bro. I've been watching Betts and Stanford. Last year, if you watch the game against USC when she played, Kiki decided to say, I'm going to take the game over. And when they moved Betts out the way, they beat USC. Because you know why? Kiki's a better player than Betts. Kiki does more on the floor than Betts. And her play style will get you more W's than Betts. It's just a fact of how the team is built. Now, if you want to have the team built differently, then you should have went and got a point guard like a Veronica Burden instead of a Kiki. I'm just being real. Height's the biggest factor, not if you can't use it. I know a lot of players who was 6'4", 6'5", I played around. They played garbage. They was not all that. It's about what you got in that chest, and it's about what you got on that footwork and your skill level. Just because you 6'7", if you don't have a particular skill about your 6'7", then you're a waste of a 6'7". I'm sorry. You just are. We've seen this before. But when it comes to women, it's like we want to put kid gloves on. But when it's a man, y'all will go off on the dude who ain't doing what he supposed to do on the court or the field. It's the truth.
Checking them. We checking them all.
We check them all.
Yeah. We ain't no kid gloves around here. Like,
I don't care what you're talking. I've watched all the games.
You're an athlete. You're gonna get the critique. Period.
Bro, it happened last year, bro. If Bet's skill set and fundamentals was better, then they would be a lot better with her on the floor. But with the pieces around her and the point of emphasis, bringing the ball up and controlling the offense, Kiki and Betts it just doesn't fit. Go back and watch the games they lost to USC. They were playing the play style to get it to Betts. Let's run it through Betts. Let's run it through Betts. USC kept beating them because that play style, Juju and them was like, oh, we finna tear that apart. But when Kiki said, no, we finna go with this play style, they beat USC. They beat LSU. They beat other teams with it being Kiki as the point of emphasis. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. Betts has not shown me nothing. She doesn't. That may be true too, Tulip. Corey may not know how to coach her talent. Well, she should have stayed at Stanford. I'm not finna feel sorry for you because you made a decision to want to go somewhere else. That's on you. I mean, I'm just saying, like, even at the next level, Tulip, I don't see her dominating at the 5. I just don't see it. Now, if she shows me something, me and Auntie have said this in the past. If a player comes back and show us something different, we will say we were wrong and we will talk about them. I have no issue saying that I'm wrong.
That's one of my favorite
problem.
One of my favorite ones to do. My bad, I was wrong.
But see, what y'all do is y'all want to stick with one thing and just keep going with it when that has the subject to change by the game, by the season, by the next 2 years, by the next 5 years. Like, seriously, I was wrong about Jalen Hurts in football. I had to tell my brother, I had to buy him a bottle and threw him some like, yo, you was right, bro. I was wrong. And I admitted that. I didn't see this I didn't think Hurts was going to do anything. I didn't see a lot of players doing anything, but I've been proven wrong.
Exactly.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. And I want to jump in here and say this about Betts, because I saw somebody say that Betts probably was going, Betts is going because she's tall and grind, and it probably was the same thing with Griner. Do you mean that about Griner right now? Because see, one thing, I'm not a Brittany Griner fan, but we're not gonna act like Brittany Griner wasn't.
Brittany Griner was a
We're not gonna act like BG wasn't BG. We're not gonna act like BG. We're not gonna act like BG didn't get her dunks down. We're not gonna act like BG didn't do the things that she did. BG is older now, is slower, and her body is different. She plays a different type of game than she played before. But it ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let y'all say, and I'm not a fan. Understand? I ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let y'all say that Betts and Griner is on the same goddamn level. Y'all cut that shit now. Y'all can cut that shit out right now. They're not the same. She doesn't impact the game the way Brittany Griner impacted the game when she was at Baylor.
No, exactly. Not at all. Griner was on a whole nother level. Griner was in mid-game running the floor, dunking on folk. Mid-game.
Y'all cut that shit out. Now, stop.
BG is incredible. Y'all better go back and watch BG. I'll take an older BG than Betts right now. Me too, Mario.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop.
Me too.
Y'all gotta stop that goddamn foolishness now. Stop it. That girl, Betts and BG ain't the same.
Y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin', man. Griner would destroy her old and new. Man, dog, Drill, she was running down the court in mid-game, booming on cats. What is you talking about? Betts was
crazy as
on,
hell, bro.
man. Grindr is a trip, man. Y'all better go watch. Y'all tripping, man. Grindr was on something else.
It ain't no way. And I see your wrench with that little disrespectful ass comment like Betts is Miller. You can miss me with that shit with your lame ass. You know I don't fuck with you. So you can stop. You can stop. You can miss me with the goddamn Gamecock disrespect. You know I don't fuck with you. And I mean that.
Dog, prime BG, young BG, old BG.
And I said what the fuck I said, and I meant it.
Yeah, Miller way better than Betts was. Miller was quicker. Miller could shoot better. She could shoot the three and the midi better. She way better than Betts. Better than Malonga. I don't know, man. Malonga, I gotta see more from Malonga. You know, I'm not there yet with her either. y'all hyping Malonga up too. I gotta see more from Malonga. I'm sorry, I don't just jump on the train. I drive in my own car and I wait and see. Yo, HD, we finna go. Yeah, y'all go. Y'all have fun. What you doing? I'm chilling. I'm over here. I'm good. You do your thing though. I'm good. I'm gonna watch right here.
I'm gonna catch up with y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Sergio, it don't matter about the era, bruh. BG would work her now and back in the day. What is you talking about? Look, if I took BG, we're gonna take it from your era. Whoop, bloop. Man, BG would be averaging dang near 30 and 15 a night right now. And if see, that's the center that Kiki need is a BG. That's what she needs. Give Kiki BG, especially that BG. All right. Yeah, Billy.
My goodness.
Exactly, Drill. BG translate to every era. Like, what are we talking about? Oh man, but I love doing Mondays with Auntie. I be missing Auntie, man. Boy.
Listen, you know what I love? I love the they statements. They said. Who is they, man?
Who is they?
Who is that? Why do y'all keep listening to they ass?
Hey, what Bernie Mac used to say, Auntie? Talk about him downstairs. Who the fuck is
him downstairs. Him
downstairs. Man, she walking downstairs with her little bony ass and shit. R.I.P. Bernie Mac, man. R.I.P. Bernie Mac. Yeah, Savage Milk and Cug is. What I told the punk ass boy earlier. You can't have no milk and cookies. Milk and cookies. Some milk and cookies. Oh man. Oh my gosh, but y'all boy, I love doing Mondays with Auntie, bro.
we gotta switch gears. 3x3. You had something about the 3x3 you wanted to talk about. USA basketball.
Yeah, like did Alicia great? Like, did she crash out on the wrong person? Like, why isn't she in the tryouts?
I think that they want her to be on the 3x3 team.
She can't do both.
So what's funny is, you say that, Nephew, of Veronica Burton on both teams. Veronica Burton is listed on both teams. So
we here.
I don't know. I don't know. I was like, I wonder if Alicia was like, no, she didn't want to do it, but everybody was like, hell no, Alicia wants to play 5v5. So I don't know. Maybe she'll come with.
What did she? I don't know. What happened? Did she crash out on the wrong person by accident? Because you know she got that. You know, Scholar was her vet.
She too nice to crash out. How'd she crash out? She too nice.
It's like the stomping away.
You can't even take her crash out serious. she called game though.
Bruh, listen, Alicia Gray's crash out is the funniest shit I've ever seen because she be dead serious. And it's like, you can't take it seriously. It's like, should I give her a tech? Nah, she too nice, but it was a nice crash out. I like the way she did her head, little ponytail flip.
She smiled at me so nice when I came into the gym today. She's such a sweetheart. I know she doesn't.
Oh man. Yeah, you saw Jabari, man. Even Shakira Wilson. Why Karen ain't get invited?
You only saw a clip? Oh no, you should go back and watch them games.
No, I watched the game, dude.
Kira? Oh yeah.
See, this is the problem. Y'all will hire Kara Lawson and y'all will bring on a chick who was on the bench, or I like to call it the lynch mob. You know, they call it bench mob, but it's really lynch mob. She was doing that all year, but Alicia Gray was in MVP conversations. Why is Alicia Gray out there? And Alicia Gray is one of the best, if not best, all-around guard after Jackie Young. And by the way, is one of the best all-around guards in the game.
J.O. not going either, though, is she?
J.O.'s on the team. She going. She trying out.
I thought Chelsea was there. I think some people don't have
No, it's Chelsea, J.O. They're on there from the previous team. Hold on. Let me pull this up. I'm going to pull this up.
Because Sabrina ain't listed.
Because I'm pissed off. I don't know if Sabrina's on him.
Stewie not listed. See, I think some of these names, I think some of these people just trying out.
Okay, you just think they just trying out?
I think when it's all said and done, Asia, I hope Asia's going next year. I hope Asia's going to the Worlds. Did y'all see what happened in Paris? Like, yeah, we need them. Is Alyssa Thomas going?
I don't think Alyssa Thomas went on there.
So that's what I was saying. This must be just the first. This must be the tryout, and to see who's gonna go.
This is a tryout, but one in Asia, because remember they said you have to try out to be even on the team.
Hey, now listen, I'm not gonna keep trying out year after year after year, and I don't want to got you 2 golds. Now, figure that out. Now, I got to just keep trying out. And Kara Lawson, she got hired in her team.
Okay, so hold on. Where is it at? Okay, here it is right here. I got the official website up. We got overrated bets. We got all business. We got Glamour Cam. We got buckets. That's Paige for a lot of y'all slow people who just started watching 2 years ago. We got Veronica Burden. We got Sony Citron. We got CC White Sheezes. We got Kai Copper. We got Point God. We got BG. We got De'Erica. We got Kiki Ola.
Oh, Kiki Ola.
Kiki Ola. You got Kiki. We got Rakia. We like to call her Miss Jackson. We got Brianna. We got Plum Dog. We got the Barbie. We got Juju. And we got J.O. That's the roster. And then these are the coaches we have, y'all. We got Kara, don't know. I ain't going to do that. That's disrespectful. Kara, don't know anything Lawson. We got Natalie, formerly Knocking Boots, is Nakase. And we got Nate. I don't even know why Nate Tippett's here. He's so overrated. But Nate Tippett's. And then we got Stephanie White as the coaches.
So, but it don't even match.
It really don't.
Coaches don't even match this. Don't even match the team. And the other thing that I thought about, I like Cam. I know that Cam. I like Cam on the team because I know we need our size.
Not over Shakira.
But I wish that they would have put Cam back on that 3-on-3 team.
Remember, right. She should have been on 3-on-3, and then Kira should have been over here.
I definitely wouldn't have minded that.
Man, Goon, don't get on Cam like that, man. She okay. Damn. Cheryl Reeve got 4 chips. It's more of a thing to mix players from the previous team and new players to test chemistry. No, I'm cool with that, but Why Asia? Like I would have kept Asia and AT though. I don't know. They must try into something new because look, I don't know if Kara, Auntie, I'm gonna just put it out here, and this is just me just off of my dome. I don't think none of them players who not coming back, I don't think they like Kara Lawson. I'm sorry. She just don't come off as a person to me that you rock with. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be the squarest of squares to mess with her. That's my opinion. Like you gotta be square to the 10th power and shit.
I ain't gonna get in it. My mom said if you ain't got nothing nice to say.
Right. You have nothing nice to say. Don't say it at all. Right. Goon don't like white people. We know. He tells us that every day on my channel. I know Goon. Shot Goon. That white people can play too, Goon. If you can hoop, you can hoop. If you can coach, you can coach. Oh no. I don't know. But the 3v3, man, just Alicia Gray, Nas, like Veronica and then Shakira. Shakira's made me a bigger fan now than she has previously, man. Like I like the way they just went out there and said, we finna crush all y'all. Like no playing games, no nothing. Nas came with that little smile, that gap, and then Nas got the business. Scoring and locking up. Kira, can we say outside of Asia, she might be the most skilled 4 might be the most skilled post. Like footwork and handles, and man, Kira a beast, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. She was out there giving. She walked out there like her hair wasn't done in about 100 years. That check ain't hit from her spouse to get her nails done. She was like, "Oh no, I'm finna cook y'all. Y'all finna get cooked 1, 2, 3, and 4." Man, look, and Alicia, man, look, man, Alicia, dog. I like Alicia, dog. I hope Leash finally gets the credit and being the first person on Atlanta, because I stick by what I said. Ryan Howard cost them the game, and I'm sticking to it. So Ryan Howard, you can be mad and do all that little just smiling. You cost us the series. Ryan Howard.
Hey, man.
Alicia Gray's the best player on the team. Now what?
That's Leash team.
Now what?
Leash team.
Leash should have been on the 5v5. Cause how you got no disrespect, Burden. I love you because you've been balling and hooping since I think you was at I forgot what school you. I think it was Northwestern or something. One of them schools. You was a hooper. I remember you. But dog, you cannot tell me Alicia Gray ain't better than a lot of these guards that's on this list. I'm sorry. Lee should be on this list right now. Y'all disrespecting my dog Leash.
Maybe she don't got to try out. That's all I can think. Maybe she don't.
I hope she don't have to. He's so disappointed that with Kara Seipel or Pat Summitt that she does not have a connection with her players. She don't have none of Pat in her, bro. Like you look, Pat, this is what I love about Pat. Pat can get on your ass, but then pat you on the back at the same time. And you would run through a wall for her. I don't see none of these players running through a wall for Kara. I don't. And then Big Foe called you out, and all of the other players follow suit. Like, I just don't look. I always was taught when you're coaching, you either have great X's and O's, or you're a side, either offensive or defensive of type of coach, or you're a player's coach, a very personable coach, a very personable coach. If you don't have none of that,
who are you?
Then why are we talking? What are we doing?
Who are you?
Who are you?
What are we talking about?
I'm just saying.
Y'all takes and thought process be weird.
It's weird. I just don't understand it. HD, you think it was 4 or the coach? I think it was a little bit of both. Like, I think Big Foe, I think she's plateaued as a player. So now what she needs to do is find a way to stick at the next level. I don't think she's a bad player. I would take a chance on her. Like I said, I'm a fan of 4. I just don't see what would I add?
Yes, if you was 4, because you said she plateaued. Okay, so what is the thing that just spark that thing back off? What is it that if 4 put this in her bag, you like, damn, okay, I see you building again. What is it that you need to see from 4 to say that about her?
I want 4 to focus on defense. Because I think because of the way her body's structured, her length, how her wingspan and how she's built, if she gets her defense higher than where it is, she could stick like heavy at the next level.
Let me see if you agree with this. 4's on-ball defense was better her first year at
LSU. Yes, I agree. Yes.
Okay, now is that a reflection of 4, or is that a reflection of Kim, or is that a reflection of what they're asking of her?
I think it's a little bit of both. What they're asking for her and on 4. That's what I think it is. I think they're asking 4 to be more of a scorer, or to, get into her spots or be a passer at times. Instead of her, I think she's focused so much on doing the same thing that she's never really grew her game, if that makes any sense.
So, but you think WNBA scouts and teams would appreciate her showing that on-ball defense more, as far as like making her a reason to come to come and stick, to be drafted to the league and stick. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. I mean, she's going to get drafted anyway because of her name and what her name is, well deserved, because she's built her name up. But her playing, it's like everybody has surpassed her. You know what I'm saying? Like how that player has been there, but everybody surpassed them. But the thing with Raven that's different than her, Raven does things that impact the game, like defense. She can make a bucket here or two. She can drive. She can rebound. She can do things that win and impact the game. Flaw hasn't shown me that yet. She looks like she's kind of digressed. And I don't like to talk about it because everybody's so touchy about Big Foe. I don't know why. Like, people get mad. They think I hate her, and I don't. I love Big 4. She's from Georgia. She's from where my peoples are from. And I was a huge fan of her dad's growing up. So I love Big 4, but I'm going to still critique your game. Like, I'm not going to not critique your game. I expected 4 to be the superstar that I envision her being, and I don't see it. I just see her being a solid role player coming off the bench. Now, can she finish games starting? Yes, I believe she can at the next level, but I don't believe she's going to start day 1.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
I mean, top 3 pick in the W. I mean, we'll see. I don't see it, but hey, if she is, I'd be happy for her. But I don't see her better than AZ. I don't think she's better than Tanaya. I don't think she's better than Kiki. It's a lot of players I don't think she's better than.
You know what I don't like? I don't like they go, you know what? Commentators, these media people go, you know what? We don't know if Flau'jae is serious about basketball, right?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
But then you get Flau'jae in a post game presser situation, and you put her on the spot and go, "Hey, will you freestyle to the beat?" What?
Yeah.
What?
Because they basically
did y'all want her to now you got a clip of something else to be able to talk about. Like, y'all got to make y'all mind up. Y'all like, she's not serious. She's doing too much rapping. And then when it's time for y'all to be talking about basketball with her, y'all asking her, can she rap to the beat in the background?
because they don't like her basketball. Look, let's be for real. They only like Flaw J because she was next to Angel Reese. That was it. And then now that Angel and the Caitlin Clark thing is gone, and then she attached herself to talking highly of Caitlin and taking pictures with her and the whole thing. There's nothing there anymore. You got to understand what the media is. And a lot of these young players, I wish they had stronger people around them. Not saying they don't, just more media trained people. The media is only looking for the negative and how to exploit you. That's it. Unless they're given a bag or told that you're this and that, or they see it, or you're a phenom, that's the only type they're going to talk about you. They don't see her as a phenom. They don't see her as great. They just like her because she's Big Four, she's the rapper, she's the happy girl. And then, let's be honest, on the court, Big Four really hasn't shown me to talk about her game. I'm just saying, it's MK is outplaying her. Jada looks better than her to me. Jada took a real big step up playing the PG. So, I mean, that's just how it is. That's why they're not really talking about it. So that's all it is. So do I want to see her do well? Do I believe she's going to be a top 3? No, but if she's picked top 3, I'll be happy. But when you get there, what is going to make you stick? Like her play style to me, I felt like she should have left Kim and went somewhere where she can actually sharpen her play style. Like seriously, because I just don't like how Kim has been utilizing her. I think Kim in that program has digressed her game to a point where you just talking about the rapping with her. That's it. You just talking about the off the court stuff.
Yeah, and that's weak. Because the kid work every day at basketball. That's the part I didn't like about it. I just didn't like that part. It was like, hey, it's time to really talk some hoop. We got her up. She's on the screen. Let's talk. It looked like me. She was like, she obliged. But even Fluzzy kind of looked like, where the hell did that come from? Some of these questions that these people be asking nowadays, this shit is wild.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad. I mean, I don't like the questions because they're trying to paint a narrative that all you're good for is off the court. That you're not really focused on the court. And people got to understand, a lot of these coaches, a lot of these GMs watch that. They watch that type of stuff. So you got to be careful how you word stuff. Like if I was Flaw J, I would have just been like, can we talk about basketball? Like she should have said, let's just talk about basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to let these media people know, because these media people really don't know shit, Auntie. They don't do no research. They just be like, oh, we're going to this game. Okay, what can we talk about? They look at the box score. If your box score ain't boxing, they like, all right, then we're going to talk about this something else. They don't talk about the nuances of the game. And this is why the game has been so watered down from anybody just talking about the shit now. Because the media has dumbed it down to more about who are you as a person or what you're doing off the court or off the field, instead of talking about what you do on a daily basis, which is play ball. And that's the problem. And also the university need to check some of these people they let in to do these interviews. You got to check some of these people, because some of these people only here for clickbait. They're not here to learn about the game or know about what's going on.
Oh yeah,
they're trash. Yeah. No, yeah, the journalists, they're trash now, Drill. Yeah, wild. They're garbage.
He'd be like, what? Who? They taught you that at journalism school?
Not school I went to, because we had to do a whole report, how to put things together, how to have your talking points, like what questions to ask. You couldn't ask a closed question. You had to ask an open question every time to keep getting information. These people now, they don't even care about that. They talk about the bullshit now.
Some follow-up questions, hey, Bill don't know. That was a good thing. Let's ask another question about that. It was just really weird. It's like, what the fuck? What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, they did the same thing to Angel. They would ask Angel some of the dumbest. Angel had to tell them, look, man, we're talking basketball. I don't care about all that. Like, can we talk about the game? And then they get mad when you get defensive. Like, yes, because you're asking me a bullshit question that has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. I hate journalists like that. I hate them. They make journalism look bad. Some of the great journalists ask the right questions. They weren't asking about what you did yesterday. Oh, you took a shit yesterday? How was your shit you took? Like, who cares? Talk about the game.
I want something that's going to give me some insight.
Right. Like,
feeling like I learned something.
The point is that we've gotten out of wanting to learn. We think we know everything instead of just wanting to learn more. We don't want to learn more about nothing no more. We're good at where we're at and arguing about the same talking points, which is boring to me. Ask a question on, well, how did you see that screen that you set, or how did you see that shot you took? Like, what was happening at that moment? How was the action? Like, asking real questions about what's on the court. No, they want to ask about her rapping and her CD. Like, care about that shit. Talk about basketball.
What does that got to do with what we talking about right now?
Right. Like, oh, you got a CD coming out. Okay, but I'm not recording right now. I'm playing basketball.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like they ask these questions to me. To me, it's about clickbait. It's about the views you're gonna get. And I didn't start YouTube or start talking about things to get views or clicks like that. I started it to give the insight of what we're watching. Because the more you talk about the insight, the more you can keep the conversation going. Like you always say, Auntie, some conversations may not be for you, and you need to exit your way out to left field or out the door. So we need to talk about the game. Yeah, like, let's talk about the game. Like, I don't care about what you rapped about the other day. Like, what you do on the court? Like, what did you see on this play that made you go there or made you shoot the shot? It's like now we're picking players and trying to identify who they are without them showing and telling us who they are. And that's that thing you said earlier. We're going to circle back to that earlier. I don't want Janiah Barker being labeled that. I want Janiah Barker to learn, okay, I got to do something different. I can't be labeled as this, because that is a bad stigma on not just Black women, but Black men too. You either the angry or the bitter Black man or woman, instead of somebody just sitting down and asking you, man, what happened, man? I didn't do this correctly. Just wasn't feeling it today. I got to do better. You know, instead of getting a real question, we got to make shit up and paint a narrative, which is doing these players a real disservice. That's doing Big Four a disservice. I don't think a lot of people see that. That's making it seem like you just more off the court. You're not really serious about basketball. That's what they're trying to place on her. And that's bad. That's very unfortunate.
This is a terrible look. I just didn't like the question. It was like, what? And it was like, perform, go right now. Oh, look, I just finished playing a goddamn basketball game.
Right. Like,
go, sing, dance, jump.
Right.
Oh, what the hold on? Tell me, hold up. Can you hear the beat? Go now.
Yeah. Right, exactly. We all love sports. Like, I don't want them to do that either. Like, Big Four she deserves way more respect than that. She deserves way more respect than what they're giving her. That's bullshit. That's bullshit journalism. And to me, the school or whoever is there to help with the kids in their media, they need to shut that shit down even before it comes to the front. Because that's a dumb question. Don't ask me about rapping. I'm balling right now. I'm hooping. Ask me about my hoop. Ask me about my game. Don't ask me about my rapping or if I'm doing this. That's disrespectful. That's stupid as hell. Because now me as a teammate, or I'm side-eyeing that. Like, why are you saying that to my teammate like that? Like, what's going on? Just like the same thing they did with Fuwali. They tried to make it about the Fuwali beefing with the this and that. Oh, but you still on the bench and stuff. It's like, look, Fuwali made a decision. Her and Don is cool. Like 85 Fly said earlier. Tanaya decided to leave. Sanaya Rivers left. Her and Don still talk today. So you don't have to be all willy-nilly. Sometimes something ain't good for you. And that's why I'm glad Auntie made her platform, because I've been loving it and following her ever since. Like, stop with the bullshit. Like, players sometimes they just don't, just because them and the coach don't work, don't mean it was a fist fight in the back. Don't mean that I ain't like your ass. I ain't like how you did the potato salad, Nick. Like, what you doing? Like, nah. Some people just need to move on. Yeah, it's psychological warfare,
this
Jabari.
as long as I was gonna
Mhm.
this was long as I was gonna be here. We came here, we won a championship together. We
Yep.
tried to get another one that didn't work, and I'm gonna go do something else before I gotta go be an adult.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. Yeah, Jabari, you're right. It's a psychological warfare. It is. It's so psychological with what's going on. Like, it's incredible to me. It's incredible what's going on with a lot of these players. It's like, look, like even with the women doing the CBA thing, you got people actually saying, oh man, the women should have just shut up and took it. Why? Would you shut up and take it if somebody lowballing you? No. It's like, it's incredible to me.
But a lot of them would. And that's the truth of the matter. When you get down to it, a lot of them was just shut up and sign the paper. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. And that separates the real from the fake. A lot of them would have just shut up and played ball. So this is why we gotta watch. This is the thing you gotta watch. So here's the thing. Before we get ready to get out of here, because they did give them the 6-week extension. This is a great what's up, Mondo?
Mondo, what's up? My dog Mondo. Miss you, man.
As we get ready to get out of here. What do you think about the WNBA getting that extension? And where do you think they go from here? Do you have hope now that they're headed to a solution, or is this just a prolonged? This is we just taking our time to get to the lockout. We're gonna wait till after the holidays to lock them out. That's I really want to know.
I mean, I'm with you. I don't look. I told you beforehand, Auntie. I think we might possibly miss a season. Like, or they might start up halfway during the season, or they might be 10 games in and they have to, then they come back. This is not good. I think that they're still playing with the women's name. And first of all, I got to say this. You NBA players, I know y'all probably don't have real women in y'all life. Y'all never been around real women. Y'all never experienced a real motherly figure in your life. When you talk about dunking on W players or telling them to shut up, bro, that doesn't make you look cool. That makes you look like a little bitch, like straight up. That's you, Michael Porter Jr. That's the Gills show. All of y'all bitches to me. And y'all lucky y'all weren't around me or my brothers. We would have slapped y'all for saying some of the stuff y'all say about women. I just had to say that, Auntie. My apologies. But this is going to extend. I think the extension is they are very far apart. I think they're still disrespecting the women. I still think they're playing with them. And it's going to end up messing around and be a lockup up, I believe, like you said, after the break, after the Christmas break and holidays, it's going to be a lockout because they keep on trying to lowball these women when these women have shown the past 5 to 8 years, even before that they make money. Because why are you so afraid to open the books? Nobody's asking that question. Why aren't they opening the books? Why are they afraid to even talk about what's in the books? Why? Why? Because think about it. You keep on telling us that they're not making money, but you just basically shot yourself in the foot because you got these teams coming in now. Then you got the deal done with Amazon and all of them because of the Angel and CC stuff. And because of Asia doing her thing and Stewie and the other women. So again, give the women what they want. And I also think what it has to do, Auntie, is with that core. I think they're trying not to get rid of that core because they feel like if I just let you go, I can't get no assets back in return. And I got to start over from scratch. To me, that's your fault. You got to figure it out. You get paid just like they get paid to perform and do what? Go out and show out. So I think the CBA is just deployed because they're not seeing eye to eye. They're not doing well in these meetings. They're not getting along with it. And like I said, Auntie, with these young players coming in, these young players have helped a lot of the veterans in looking at how the contract is being set up in the business. And you also got to remember, Auntie, a lot of these women graduate before they leave college. So they know the business and what deal to deal with. So you're not dealing with the typical dumb athlete that don't know shit. These women know their worth. And until you show it or come to an impasse, this is what we're going to get.
Here's the thing. Let's be honest. If they open up the books, you'll find out that the WNBA has probably been supporting the NBA and its downfall for a long time. NBA ain't making money like it used to. I'm going to just keep it a buck. So
no, they're not.
All of the money that they making in the WNBA is being used to prop up teams that are not as maybe successful as they look in the NBA. So they're being used to fund the NBA in some situations. If I believe that's what we'll find out when we open up the books. When we follow, if you really could follow the money to see where it really go. And then I also think that you see a lot of bad debt dumped over from the NBA into WNBA books. This is my. Let's open up the books. That's why they ain't opening up the books.
Because that's how they because that's how you got to remember. That's like Rob would say, or you would say, like tax write-offs. Like it's a lot of tax write-offs going on. How do you think they can do that? Easy. I'm gonna dump my debt over here, dump it over here. Like it's so much crookedness, in my opinion. And this is me just saying my opinion that's going on with this stuff that until they actually respect the women and give them what is needed. I know they're not going to give everything, but at least give the majority, like at least give them more in their worth, like the jersey sales, the merchandising and all of that you make in the arena, like off of the TV deals. Let them get a lot of the TV deal as well.
Jerseys, nephew. Stay right there at the jerseys. Let me ask you this. In the NBA, how many jerseys you think really selling? Steph jersey, LeBron jersey?
Yeah, KD, Tatum and Brown.
No, what's the Cooper Flag jersey? Probably
Flag, Morant's jersey selling.
So probably about 300 players in the NBA, probably about 10 jerseys.
About 10, yeah. I say 10 on the regular.
10, 15 at the most. 10, 15.
Yeah.
How many WNBA players you think selling out jerseys?
Selling out?
Yeah.
Maybe 3, 4 or 5, maybe.
Out of 155. How many of them? I think it's more than that.
I would give about 5, maybe 6.
So I think Asia's jersey is selling.
Oh no, Asia, Angel, CC, that sells automatically. Stewie, I think sells.
Paige is selling.
Paige, oh yeah, Paige.
And that's good selling.
Yeah, Nescu, that's 6. About 10. I would say about 10. Yeah, about 10.
My point being that just about as many women are selling jerseys in the WNBA as in the men's league, but there's half the players.
Mm-hmm.
So you say that they're not entitled to 50% of the basketball related income because they don't play as many games. What does that matter? If they selling just as many jerseys, if they got just as many number of superstars, see y'all had them go play 4 more games. Rakia jerseys selling. Y'all, I didn't want to name everybody, but yeah, it's a lot of jerseys.
Yeah, Rakia's is selling, Cam is selling. Yeah, like we were just giving a number on it, and yes, people we know Luka. Yeah.
Yeah, Luka. Yeah, so that's why.
We know Luka and all of them. So that's why I said it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no way that you could then say you made him play 4 more games and didn't play him. You don't give and didn't pay him for those 4 games. You don't give him no kind of damn bonus for the finals. What did they say? I think Asia was finals MVP, and what was her money? $35,000. So after tax, agent and everything, she made about $15,000 for being a finals MVP.
Yeah,
but I can be in Project B for $2 million. I can go play an unrivaled for $250,000.
Well, not just 2 or 3 million. You can get up to 5 million, I believe they said in Project B.
Oh wow!
Annually.
So their idea that they don't play as many games. What does that matter if they don't play as many games? If they selling out the same type of products, or they have the same number of superstars. the leagues are pretty much supported by the same number of superstars. What are we talking about? I just don't get that part. I think we headed for the lockout. It's unfortunate. The thing that I think that's different for these women again than what the men have is that they have a lot of different options that are going to be on the table when it's time to sit down and talk.
Yeah, absolutely. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, like a lot of the men overseas, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. The men overseas that play in the professional leagues, they get paid more than most of the NBA players. The only NBA players really making bread like that is like your Stephs, KD, and LeBrons, and Lucas and Jokers. Like outside of that, a lot of the players live in check to check. Most of the players like Prince, like played overseas, they get paid more than most of the NBA players. A lot more. So men also could say F the NBA and go get some money overseas. I seen it happen with Stephon Marbury. He got a statue in China. Pat Beverly. What's the other guy name? Josh Childress. So women also got that option too. Women got the option as well. So that's the problem is what the W's trying to do. They're trying to lock the women into where if we do bring you over, like we do this CBA, you can't play in these other leagues, which is bullshit because you should still be allowed to play somewhere else. You're contracted. So if we do this contract, I need to be paid what I'm worth. If I'm not, I'm finna stay my ass over here in France or Turkey and get this bread or Project B, like Auntie was saying, or wait for Unrivaled. Or what's the other league? AU.
You got AU,
So,
you got Upshot, you got WBL,
Upshot.
you got a lot of things going on. And that's the thing that I'm talking about. Because now the thing that's different, I think, for the women, and I'm not gonna make this type of show. I'm gonna say this and then we can get ready to wrap. But I just want the WNBA and them to think about when these women sit down, they're gonna have not only other really viable opportunities that offer equity and competitive pay. They're offering opportunities to be able to stay and play in the United States, but these women are also sitting down already with some of them already generational wealth or a nice nest egg to start their started where the 75,000, $1 million here, it's not gonna it doesn't move them when they can hold out and do something different and have a little bit more freedom or more equity. So, and then they're also bringing partnerships to your league. So you got to think about how you're going to partner with these women. This is game changing. We've never seen this in pro sports before. Never. We've never seen this in pro sports before where women are walking into the league with nobody walks into the NBA that and has more fans than the NBA.
Yep.
These women are walking in with bigger followings than the Dub. You gotta respect that. That's motion. They come in with real motion. They come in with real pressure.
Yep, so, they are.
You got to be respectful of that. But what's up, Ivan with Ty? So I want them to think about that, and worst case, we can see the WNBA dissolve. Worst case, you can see everybody just walk away, right? That's a real it's a possibility. We don't think that it'll happen, but you could just see people could just say I'm done with it.
Billy Dancy, Cam Newton's correct. A lot of these players aren't living like that at all. Like I said, not a lot of a lot of these people, a lot of
these entertainers. Period.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, and Auntie knows this, because I've been around entertainers growing up. So a lot of these entertainers are living off of credit. It's not really off of like that's why a lot of them try to get these liquid assets. They try to get more liquid things. Everything in liquid more than just getting it received in certain monetizations because they're living off a lot of credit. So a lot of times you see a lot of these guys or gals bankrupt and all of that stuff because they don't make as what they used to make. So a lot of these entertainers aren't doing that. But what these women are doing, I hope they keep it up. I hope they keep the fight going and they keep putting pressure on the W. Because we need to get this change done now. They don't need to, this is not just for now, it's for 15, 20 years down the line for the younger gals coming up. When they get in the league from now, the next decade. You know what I'm saying? So we need them to stand on business. And I'm with Auntie. I think it's going to be a lockout. It's going to be a lockout, and we don't know when it'll be back. And like she said, it could dissolve, and people say, "I'm out, you out, peace," and that's going to hurt them even more.
Yeah, and drill them up. So I'm gonna have to say the one and done deal. I don't think that contributed to them never walking in the league as branded. I think NIL offers you an opportunity to brand yourself. You come up knowing that you're gonna be a brand from AAU. I don't think one and done deal contributed to the male players not walking in the league branded. They're walking into college branded.
Mm-hmm. Because you got to remember a lot of
branded is based on do you make the commitment to branding yourself or you sitting around waiting on somebody else to brand you.
Yeah, but you also got to remember the male athlete pay scale is different now. Like the males are coming out getting big deals like 5, 10 million, almost 12. You know what I'm saying? They're getting a bigger thing. The thing with the women is the women get the NIL. They're getting the opportunity now to get even more money. So then when they go to the next level, like Auntie saying, they got more money than the league and most of the players in it. So you can't really tell them what to do.
I got your salary in my backpack. Meanwhile, Lenore Sellers, they offered him $5 million to leave South Carolina last year. $5 million. He ain't played one NFL play. $5 million. You understand what I'm talking about this NIL being branded and getting the money? Getting to the money is, do you understand how NIL works? And that goes back to peeling back the layers to say, are we educating ourselves as a community and for our young players to make sure that they are branded by the time it's time to get the money?
Right.
If you ain't branded by the time you got to college, then you didn't have serious people around you. When we looking around, we talking about his kids in high school with shoe deals.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's all
I ain't gonna start my soapbox about that. Nephew, what else you got up today?
Oh man, we finna watch the Magic tonight and chillax and relax. You know what I'm saying? On HD's burner account, we got the page HD's burner account. Over there, we tell you about we tell you about Stranger Things, season 5, 1 through 4, and we break down what happened and how it went off. Like in my niece's words, he ate, he ate, he ate. HD, please beat my Bulls. I hope we can, man. I don't know. We gonna pray and see. That's all we can do. But we're gonna have fun tonight. That's what we're doing tonight.
Absolutely. Oh, did you finish? Let me see. Oh yeah, beat your Bulls, go Knicks.
HD, you finished season 5? Yes, I watched 1 through 4. Yes, I watched it. The rest of the episodes come back December 25th, and then the season finale is pre New Year's, the 31st.
Oh man, yeah, y'all got it locked in over on Stranger Things. I gave up on them after I think season 2.
That's the thing. Season 2 was my favorite season, and
so
then
I watched with my nephew.
He
got too cool for it. And then he got too cool for it. It was like, hey, Stranger, I don't care. It was like, okay, well, we don't care about that no more. What we doing next?
Shoot, my niece is in high school, finna drive. Man, we watched it the other day. I was mad. I'm like, what the fuck I do?
I think he might have got a girlfriend by the time season 3 came out. He had a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
He was too cool for Auntie,
okay. Man, look, listen, you ain't never too cool for the Stranger Things, man. You have a chick, wife, or mistress on the side. You still watching it, yo.
Bro, if you true to it, you are hilarious. God. Man, we get ready to get up out of here. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us on Monday. We know we are y'all Monday guilty pleasure in the afternoon. Y'all hit the like and share. They both right there. Hype this video on the way out. Until next time, that's my nephew. Welcome to HDiiTV. Says Talk Sports, man. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Love y'all to life. We out.